Now the record button.
You can redo the intro. We'll just pretend that you didn't.
Well, real quick, this is now session 18. We're recovering from the fires, the dead goblins, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into it. Why don't we go to you, Ark and Nessa? You two having a fun time?
Yeah, Nesha just cleaned up some of the stragglers and climbed back down from the tower. She starts walking back towards the others.
Come on, Plumdog.
We gotta raid.
Get on out of here.
Thank you there, madam. Thank you there, pal. We couldn't have done it without you.
Are you the lot of mercenaries hired to come and take care of the goblins?
Aye, that's right. We're taking care of most of the countryside up north where the army goes down south.
Right. There was a sort of an arena of sorts of goblins further down to the north.
Oh, yeah, the death trap.
The what?
The death trap. Aye, we've sent a couple of fellas on over there, but they got druids of sorts. Fellas that can cook you inside your armor. We've been keeping clear and biding our time before going on hitting that one.
Well, don't worry. We've handled that. There shouldn't be anything left for you to take care of in that regard. Are there any other settlements in the goblin territory that are known to need to be dealt with?
You handled it, did you? Well, not at the moment. These were the two big ones, and now that we know you took care of that one, we can start moving things on through, clearing out the waste. Couple of brigands on the roadside, maybe, but nothing we can't handle now that this little fighting force is nothing but a bunch of tied-up workers in the back.
She nods. Perhaps you should know, but there are two that ran away. They're down this way. She points down to where it was the two others ran off.
Aye.
I tried to get them with my chakram, but they ran away too fast. Just so you know, there may be stragglers still around. And, with goblins, all it needs is one or two before they're going to multiply and start another, hovel.
Well, if anything, they're gonna pop up down by the south. They've been all running down to the south, every single one of them. We fear that we may have some problems down there, but luckily for us, the army can take care of that.
That's good. Well, in that case, it should be mostly safe to continue traveling through this area down to the south, yes?
I suppose, but what's your feller's name? I'll make sure to put in a good word for you over at the fort.
We are the, I'm Nezha, but we are the adventuring group, the Soul Searchers.
The Soul Searchers?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's a quaint
name.
No.
No. Not Soul Seekers, Jack. Soul Searchers, remember? You made this issue before, and the guild almost copyright strict us.
I did what?
What?
Nothing.
Alright, Soul Searchers. I'll put in a good word for you. If you're interested, a little farther up north near the town, Nidge Roads, quite a ways away, we got a fort. Old military outpost where they kind of kept us nice and tucked away. But if you're looking for something a little more immediate, a little closer, you can take a day or two travel on that way, back the way you came. And there's a fort by the river. I'm sure they'll compensate you well for your help here.
We'll make sure to do so on our way back. We need to go somewhere else quite urgently.
Aye, that, or if you're interested, we can give you one of these.
He points at the goblins who are kind of, they're trying to like scream at the mercenaries. You see one of the goblins bite the mercenary's foot, and he gives out a bit of a yelp before kicking it in the face.
I don't think we'll have any need for those. Don't worry.
Aye, well, they're prisoners now.
She nods. I don't think you're going to get any useful information out of them, It may be a waste of time and resources to keep them prisoner.
Information, no, but they're good for work.
All right. Well, good. We'll get going then.
Aye.
And Nesha will go back and tend to Adhan near the boat we ditched and wait for the others to join around when they're done.
Adon's rolling around in a fiery bush.
He can
Well,
have a
we did
little
it,
fun.
guys. We helped stop evil this day.
Did you even do anything?
I went around and healed people. Thank you, Jelly.
That's true. He did go around and he helped some of us.
Well, good job, Jack.
Thanks, Ark. That means a lot. Tell you. Okay?
Hey, mercenary man.
Aye,
Who do you guys work for again?
we work for the Count, but if you're asking who we work for among our own, there's, the sea elf, wouldn't you believe it, up north, Namilla. She was running our mercenary company before she found this lucrative contract. She's up in a fort, but that's far, far to the northeast.
Oh. Manila Seal, okay. Huh. Wait, which count?
Count Goffinwell, of course.
Oh. Okay. What are you guys gonna do with those guys over there? You're just gonna, like, sell them?
No, we ain't in the business of selling nobody. You're calling a place of slaves. They're prisoners now, gonna be put to work for their banditry, thievery, robbery, and murder.
Wow.
Okay, I mean...
Alrighty then. Guess that's what they get for being evil, you know.
You ever see what a caravan of people looks like after a goblin raid? People, children, doesn't matter, they're all strung up, hung by their intestines. Everything they own taken without a thought of what might lie after. Even the horses, they show no mercy. Don't you look at these creatures and show any pity. Every single one of them is rotten to the core.
Doesn't... Huh. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Well, I guess we should, get
It's
going.
a little hard to breathe around here. Maybe we should keep going.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's anything left for us here.
What's breathing?
Okay.
We're still not taking that boat with us, are we? Oh.
We have to.
Why do we have to?
I'm getting really sick of carrying.
All right, so while you're lifting
Oh.
up the boat, Adon starts running over. He's gnawing. He's eating one of the goblin corpses. Do you let him get his fill, or do you stop him, Nessa?
She'll sort of says, Atan, stop that. Come here. If you want to ride on the ferry and not walk the whole way, come here.
He kind of blankly stares at you for a second and then starts chewing on the goblin again.
You're going to get sick if you eat that thing. It's dirty and disgusting. Your fire will go out and you're going to have a horrible time.
He's gonna do one of those like exaggerated stretches that like a little animal would do, and very, very slowly walk his way over. Assuming that the boat's still down, crawl his way on in. I mean, there's probably a lot of like animosity from Jack towards this creature, like not only holding them up but making a show of it.
Good, we're ready to head off.
But of course, to anyone else, it's just an animal.
The fastest way to get to our destination will be to bring the boat to the nearest part of the river and then take it the rest of the way to the waterfalls where we need to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Let's keep going then.
But actually, we are quite close, so maybe it would be better to go the rest of the way on foot and then take the boat back. It would definitely make the return journey far faster.
Why don't we do that then?
Sure, let me check my map again. Right. We should be just crossing a bridge and then we should be at the waterfalls. We need to just go south from here. Can I do a survival check to figure out what direction is that direction?
Which direction is which direction? I'm
Like
not looking at the
like
map.
south. I'm looking at the map, so I suspect that we're like just north of where we need to go.
All right.
Like one tile north of where we need to go. That's what I think.
You guys were heading to like a little
Oh, wait, we were going to the Dwarven Ruins first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's keep going there.
All right. So you wanted to go to like a little patch of like that little patch of like trees and then the thing, right? Well,
I thought the patch of trees with the thing was the flower farmer.
So if you look to the right, and this is something that I think Will noticed last time, is all that little multicolored things, the little multicolored icons. Those are the flowers on the flower
Yeah, that's
farm.
what I meant.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
And then the place, the little like ruin, what it looks like that's
The ruin is the one nestled between the trees.
yeah, right. That's where you're at right now.
Okay. So, where did you say these Dwarven Ruins were?
Well, according to Gola, it's past where we are, then we're gonna hit a town, then we have to go past that, and then we have to like keep I think it was left. She said it was past a town. That there's a town up ahead. I'm sure we can go ahead and talk to the people there. They might be able to give us a better direction.
On my map, I can sort of see several places that may have ruins. So there's a quite large ruin up here, and then if you look just down north to the northwest from here, there's another ruin nestled between the trees, but it looks substantially smaller judging by the markings on my map. But of course, this is a rendition done by hand by someone and not one-to-one to scale. So I am not quite sure what's the best approach. I leave this up to you all. But asking in the village up north would perhaps be the best choice here.
I will mention you have all been walking probably all day with this thing. I mean, this was like night by the time this like big siege started to happen. You could keep walking through the night, or you could try to rest up here with the mercenaries and the dead goblins.
But that village looks really close to where we are.
It is. It really is.
Like if it's just an hour's travel, then it's better to go there and have a proper sleep.
Probably a couple of hours, maybe. Like by the time you would get there, maybe it'd be like the like starting to get to the morning.
Oh.
All right. Perhaps it would be a good idea for us to take a rest here now that it's safe in the area. What do you all think?
Okay.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I
Right,
don't want to
well-
keep carrying this boat.
You will keep carrying it, but perhaps not for tonight. I'm going to pitch a tent over here. Where the floor is.
Great.
So if you guys want, we can do. I'm not sure if anybody has anything to do at night, but if you guys want to just do a quick cut to the morning, we can do that as well. What would we like to do? Does anyone have any plans to chat, do anything during the rest, or anything like that?
I want to search around for anything of note around the goblin.
He wants
camp.
to loot, basically, because that's what you do. Adventures do in adventures. That's what he's read about.
Yeah. It's the reacquisition of resources. Thank you. And I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to start looking around.
Well, Jack, I think you know what you find in there. Are you still in the mood for looting now?
I give up on the loot. And
That was fast.
I start making my tent nearby.
Well, so Jack, in that little alcove, of course, for those who didn't watch last session, you found the burnt remains of a grouping of small little goblins clutching a larger goblin. It doesn't look like just a torch was thrown. It looks like something I mean, it looked like almost an explosive.
I think that Jack having taken an anatomy class, would know that most of those skeletons are smaller than that one in front. I think he could piece together what happened in there. And he's just going to walk back. They see him like run off excitedly for loot, and just walking back with like a blank stare on his face, and he starts making his tent over here.
I guess he found no loot.
Yeah, that was fast, huh?
Anybody else? Anything, or would you like to cut to the morning?
I could go up to Talion and ask him if he wants to spar again, but other than that, that's pretty passive.
All right. Well, without further ado, I'll cut it to the morning when we turn off this grim music. This well, not even music. The sounds of fire. Rose. Song I wanted to play. That was very sinister. So let's cut to the morning. Boop.
Daytime.
You all wake up, rise and shine. No chimes.
Oh, it looks
for
so
you.
nice. Oh,
No chimes for you, Nez. A couple of the mercenaries are still around. It seems like they're just kind of like tending to their they're dead. They want to make sure they have like not a proper burial, but they're kind of like stripping their armor and their weapons before like putting like blankets over the corpses. It doesn't seem like they care too much about their dead comrades, but it's something.
Golly.
before we go, I had a crazy thought.
Yeah.
We could weaponize this boat.
Oh, where is it now?
We could weaponize this boat.
I kind of stares at Neza confused.
With the mortars up at the top.
Oh.
On second thought, perhaps they are too heavy for the lot of you.
Yeah,
Let's just keep going.
We might have some trouble with that one.
I just want to get out of this rotten place. Let's just
Good,
carry
Jack.
the boat away.
Good. Then we do that.
Farewell, travelers, and good luck on your journey.
Bye.
Bad things have occurred here.
God bless you.
That's
God bless
interesting.
you. Lathander bless you.
It's an interesting statement, Jack.
Have we met a guy
It's,
named God?
I just saw some things I don't really like. Ark, that's all.
Oh, well, what did you see?
You're 2 years old. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. So.
I'm sorry. Jack, I've experienced more things than you have.
All right, it's
Probably more things than you ever have.
It's child skeletons, okay?
Is that it?
What do you think is that it?
They're
Well, I
goblins,
mean, that's...
Jack. Why would you be sadder if you killed a child worm than if you killed an adult worm? No, you wouldn't, because they're worms and you don't care. You use them for fish bait. She
The
shrugs.
worms aren't sentient.
Well, neither are goblins, practically.
Yes, they are. We literally have a
Not
conversation
really,
about
though.
Marla.
Not really sentient, though. Sentience requires an understanding of moral right or wrongs, which they do not. So therefore, don't feel bad about it.
What about
Didn't you
Gorla?
hear what the men said? Didn't you hear what the men said?
We were
about the
literally
horrors
having a
that goblins can
conversation
do?
With Gorla the other day. You're not. What? She seemed friendly. Granted, she was a bit like, she was a bit.
She
weird,
didn't
but
seem
she
as if
was a
her
functioning-
morals were in the correct place. She's
But she was
lucky
a
I was not
functioning
there
human.
when we bumped into her.
We
Wait,
literally ran
wait.
into goblins in Chakal. What are you
Why
talking
are we arguing, Jack. It's obvious that your point here is the wrong one. So can we just
Yeah.
drop this and move on so you don't have to
Well-
embarrass yourself further?
I
Now,
don't think
hold
any
on.
of us are right here. Children are still children, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean,
Are drow
Well, and they
sentient?
grow up into abominations? I don't know.
What about the goblins
Why is
and coal?
Am I a children?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
kind of, Jelly.
Yes, but you have a moral understanding of right and wrong, not unlike the goblins.
Well, I mean, that's my question. I don't really have a fair trust in my moral understanding of how you guys kind of do things. I mean, Talion and Jack seem pretty opposed to the goblin murder. Or at least the children's dying.
It's not
These-
murder, it's culling.
These goblins did wrong, but
But no, because they could have. They could
So
have
what-
been. They could have been raised differently. They were.
So you're just going to wait until they do some egregious crime that costs the lives of thousands and puts people into
Not
the
if they were-
streets
not if
and
they were
abducts
raised-
children. You're
not
just
if they
going to
were
wait
raised in-
until that happens before you
Not if
take
they were
action?
raised in a
That's
different
horrible.
Well,
Is it
Or that
like
would, you know.
pruning weeds from a garden?
Exactly, Plum Dark. He
Oh, just like
understands.
those
It's not like
flowers.
that.
Okay.
It's not like that at all.
Just like the flowers, Jack.
Just like the flowers.
It's not like the flowers. And I
Let's
also
get a move
wasn't-
on.
I wasn't
This
killing the
argument is
flowers.
not productive.
well, no, I think this is an interesting conversation. I genuinely kind of want to understand your
This
guys'
boat's
opinions on this. I mean, for instance, humans do the same things that the goblins do. I mean, I've seen them do it.
Well, the difference
But whenever
is that
humans do it, it's, okay.
well, humans also treat humans this way. It's not to do necessarily with them being goblins, it's to do with them being goblins in human territory. If they left and went somewhere else where the goblins belong, then it wouldn't be an issue. But they come here, they try to settle in our ruins close to our borders and take our children, kill our livestock, string people up by their innards. It's an invasion, nothing more, nothing less. Same as what would
But
happen between Shadowhurst
Neza-
and Jackal.
So,
But that's, I mean, who's to say
If
whose
they stay on their territory where they can't hurt humans, then sure, do whatever. But as soon as they come onto our territory and start hurting our people, then they cannot be suffered to stay here.
But what
Are
if
you
the
a
goblins
human,
were
Nisha?
here first?
No, they weren't. We know that for a fact.
Do we?
Yeah,
I mean,
look,
there's plenty of different
goblins-
groups.
the goblins are inhabiting the human ruins, implying humans were here, settled, built these houses. They turned to ruins, and then the goblins settled. You think the goblins built these? No. Humans
mean-
were here first.
Does that really matter who came here first and who doesn't? I mean, like, in Sharia, there's plenty of ruins belonging to plenty of different people, but that didn't stop other people from moving in and taking control of them.
Then sure, that wasn't always lawful, just as this is not lawful.
You guys' morality.
But even
confuses me.
then, goblins don't fall under human law.
I think it's just left side of the boat is pro goblin genocide and right side is not. Arc. I don't
For
think
the
it's
last
that
time, it's not genocide. It was a
What?
necessary
Genocide?
culling.
We have
Oh,
met
no.
more goblins before.
But they seem bad.
Well, I mean,
Is
Well,
that
they
like
are
what
bad.
Drow did to the Myconids?
Exactly, Plumdark.
Well, wait, but whatever happened to a fair trial? Huh? I mean, what the goblin children didn't do anything wrong. They didn't choose to do any of that. They could have been.
But as I
raised
told
differently.
you, they weren't raised differently.
But they
A
could
child,
have-
a child will often become a reflection of who raised them. And
not-
the
not
people
if
that
they were
raised
put
them
into-
here, as you can see, are the ones who killed 2 of the mercenaries.
So it's better for
therefore-
us to kill them right then and there rather than put them into a home where they could have been raised differently.
It's like how
Goblins
you raise
cannot be
jelly.
raised differently. They can't be raised. They're mindless vermin.
When you see the same of orcs,
After
of like
100% Neza, you went through the mountains of Lindir. You fucking know how brutal the orcs are. Worse than that.
orcs are pretty bad, Jack.
Orcs eat people.
I had an orc classmate. He wasn't that bad.
Ox
Well,
gonna
no,
point down to the orc
no,
skull that he
Jack,
has
Jack,
on his
You
wrist.
didn't have an orc classmate. You would have had a half orc classmate at best.
But but he probably doesn't know the difference.
Oh yeah, he probably
He
does.
doesn't know the difference.
Trust me, Jack, and I was gonna point down to the orc skull and his waist. Those guys
What?
aren't very good.
Actually, Jack
they go
probably
fight.
would have a pretty he probably being a medicine man and where he was educated, he probably would have an understanding of different.
Okay,
like,
but did he
races.
pay attention though?
Maybe not.
That's up to Skipper.
Yeah, I
I
think
I-
that'd be up to
Dude,
Skipper.
if they have the book about like anatomy and races, he's just like, I don't care about that. Show me about the women.
I gotta
Where's the
switch. I gotta go to the
babes?
female section in the anatomy.
He took an anatomy class just
Kill Jack
for
a
like the
medicine man.
anatomy.
So-
Just for the diagrams
I-
of those things.
I like to think it's just back and forth awkward conversation until around noon. You know, you guys woke up 6 o'clock. That's how like big the distance is. I want you guys to keep in mind looking at this map. This is like a countryside. So it's close, yeah. It's close enough so where it doesn't take a whole day, but it still takes a while. Your arms are tired, hanging heavy. Eventually you see through the tree line a big opening and 2 foot soldiers waiting for you at what seems to be a small little barricade.
Oh.
Who goes there? Hello? Who are you lot?
Italian.
You all look like goblins, no mercenaries. Why are you coming from this place?
Would
Well, Talion, do you want to do the talking?
I?
Go
Uh,
on there, elf. Oh, wait a minute. You're one of the refugees.
What?
The
All right, I'll
refugees?
take over here. We are an adventuring group coming here from Jakal up the north. We came through the goblin territory and assisted the mercenaries in dealing with several of the goblins on the way. It's now relatively clear to pass through. We are here after a lot of long travel to buy wares, replenish our stores, rest a little, and then we'll be on our way within the day.
All right, well, that's your
Italian, why
business.
couldn't you say that?
Carry on through.
I didn't understand what he was saying.
Oh, yeah, I guess they do
Must
speak
be a
kind of funny
dialect
out here.
difference.
I would imagine he does look like an uneducated sort. He doesn't look smart. He looks like a peasant that was given a spear, some armor, and put to work.
Lost, no jawline.
This is
Fuck over there.
this here is a foot soldier.
Oh my.
And I'm assuming you could. I mean, you guys can find somewhere well to put down the boat. While touring the town, you could see a large grouping of soldiers following a plate mail knight around town. They seem to be doing little mini formations, almost in a parading fashion, while everyone kind of sits enjoying the show. Italian, what you see is quite interesting. You see a lot of high elves around here, and high elves, I mean, in your day and age, would never go in a place like this. I mean, this is like a.
Why aren't they hanging propaganda?
Oh no.
Why aren't they hanging propaganda? Because they won.
All of them are hanging propaganda. Every
Are they?
single one.
Well,
Where's the propaganda?
the
It's-
are they hanging propaganda? They
Oh,
are
Oh,
hanging
that one's hanging
propaganda.
propaganda.
It's not propaganda to Italian.
Well, yeah, it's not propaganda for Italian. I mean, this guy would be like high elf, you know, like high elves remember who you are, stuff like that, and like it doesn't seem like the military people care too much. Where
The whole point of propaganda is you don't call it propaganda.
right, it's supposed to be more inspirational, you know, a little inspirational
hanging
text. on the wall.
Posters.
Informative bits of info.
Exactly, but I mean, it seems for the most part that these high elves are, I mean, they're not being like booted down, they're not being kicked aside, but they also don't look too happy to be here.
Why is this one called Laura's assistant with like a big S?
Lord's assistants.
Assistant.
Assistant.
He has a fat dump.
Does he really? Where is it?
You
Damn,
can't see it
look at
behind the
that.
cloak. All right, I need to go to
Goddamn.
I need to go to the bathroom real quick. So if you guys can take over the role play, what maybe you guys are setting down the boat, taking a little respite while I use it. I'd appreciate it.
My shoulders are sore.
Well, perhaps if you're lucky, you can find someone here who is willing to give you a massage. There are some quite good people in Jakal at giving massages to
If
people.
only.
Do you want me to go with you and see if I can find one?
Maybe. It's nice to be. I'm just happy to be back in civilization. One that we did
Civilization.
burn down.
This
Just
place
for a
is
little
kind of a
bit.
dump.
Jack, can you hang on to a hand for a little bit? Make sure you get along with him. I won't
don't
tolerate
think- I
any of that bickering like earlier, alright?
I think it'd
Here.
be better if Plumdark watched over him. Well,
No, I'm doing this to promote cooperation.
He's getting in my road. Hey, get out of there!
And Hen stares at you. You swear there's a little smile on his face.
He's crawling through my
Come on, then.
robes.
What? Stop making a fuss. Come on, we'll find a masseuse.
Go on, Jack.
Sylvester, no.
He's not
It's like
here
the
right
look
now.
Otto's giving
I
me,
hope he
Sylvester.
has wireless headphones.
Go on. Go on, Jack. Follow
I'm gonna
Ned.
send you what he sent me real quick. I'm giving I'm giving on a death glare. Like I'm not gonna move until
Han
he
stares
moves.
back with his big, beady, wet eyes, blinks one then the other.
I know what you really are.
Chaos reigns.
You have the others tricked, but you don't have me tricked.
Jack, are you coming?
Oh, of course, Nessa. I'm watching you, you little bastard.
What's taking you so long?
just playing with Adon, that's all.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're getting along. Are you back, Sylvester?
Yeah, I'm back.
Did you have wireless headphones?
Yeah, I have wireless headphones.
Okay, so you heard everything?
I heard everything.
Great.
Anand's gonna rush out of Jack's cloak and run over here to this fishing stall. Nessa, you put him in control of it. You made sure he was holding tight, but Jack, he looks away for a second. Already, Adon's up here bothering this peasant worker who looks pretty pissed off at the moment.
Oh, go make sure he stays out of trouble. I'll find him a
Get off
masseuse.
my fish! Hey!
Adon,
Hey!
get off of those
What are you
fish.
doing? What are you letting your dog
Hey,
touch my
what's
fish
this
right now?
animal
What's the
doing?
matter with you? You're letting your dog touch my fish!
Wait, I'm sorry. I tried to grab Adon.
Ah!
Okay, roll
I'm trying to grab him.
roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Looking like. Okay.
Damn, they all have pitchforks?
That's
I got a
right.
10.
That's the peasant model. You gotta have the peasant model with a pitchfork. You got a 10. He's kind of like chewing down on a fish. I mean, let's see how well this creature can. I mean, I guess he wouldn't really see you, but maybe it's like you try grabbing him. He flares up his flames a little bit, so he's a little too hot. And most of these fish here are ruined once he gets his meal, his fill.
Oh, no.
He's gonna run out and tuck into your cloak.
Oh, gosh. Why, I oughta? What's the matter with you?
I'm so sorry, sir. I don't. I lost track of. Look.
You're gonna have to pay for every single one of those fish in there, son.
Okay. How much did
Oh.
How much did this cost?
Hope you're ready to go broke, son. That whole box is worth at least 3 silver.
3.
Oh, not so tough. Now you'll be working in the fish nets for quite some while to pay that off.
I give him 3 silver right then and there,
Oh,
but only 3 silver.
never mind, son. You must be a rich benefactor.
What can I say? It's the adventuring lifestyle. You have a good day now, sir.
All right, see you later.
Meanwhile, Neja is in talk with these people over here. Yes, I was wondering if there's anyone here amongst you who is good with their hands for massaging and relieving uncommon ails, that sort of stuff. First, if body.
What is a massage?
You sort of, do you have a local medicine man or something?
Local medicine man. Let us think. We usually wait till one travels through the area. Otherwise, well, you just kind of bury them out in the fields. We don't really. I mean, we have people in there that sells the medicine in the fancy shop.
Sure. Are there any women in there?
Any women? I think there is one gal. She's in the back. She cleans up a lot.
She might know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jack, come along.
Eh?
Don't worry, your good pal Nesha can help.
So,
Still- I
our
still owe her
Italian Jelly and Plumdark, going off to you.
Plumdark, do you want to look around this little place?
Oh, okay.
What are you guys looking at? Ah, the little blue jay. Yes, you see a lovely little bird hanging out in a nest. This is quite a quaint little town. I mean, the sounds of music fill the air. Everything here is calm. Nice and calm, Plumdark. It's a lot better than the big city you were in before. This is a good mix of humans and nature.
Hello. You look like Talion.
They reply to you in Elvish.
Jelly, I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know either. I give him like...
You two! Over there! Come hither!
Huh?
What are you? What manner of creature are you?
My name's Jelly.
Surprised the army didn't take your side, by the looks of you. You look like a monster.
No, I'm part of an adventuring party.
Ah, that is apparent enough. You're one of the mushrooms from the northeast, would I be right?
Jelly, do I spoil at him?
Do you want to be spored by him? He can't talk normally.
I don't understand. My lord, these sorts, they spray with the most strange substance for you to be able to comprehend their speech. Oh, crude. Go on very well then, but do be mindful of my robe. Ugh.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Plumdark.
Oh, this is odd. I hear the creature's voice ringing in my ears.
Yeah, that's how my kind communicate.
Hmm.
I don't have a mouth.
What?
I don't really know what Jelly is.
Do you have any questions about this place? Any particular reason you're in my town?
We were passing through. What are we looking for? Plumdark? Is it like ruins?
I think so. I saw Talion talking with Jack about something. I don't really know why we're carrying that boat. I'm just doing it because they told me to.
What do you say? It is quite strange to bring something like that. Bringing it to the river, are you?
I think so.
My lord, if you mind, perhaps these gentlemen can assist us. Assist, as you say, yes. Regarding our little green problem. Well, I suppose, but the mercenaries already had gone on to attack that village. And they did mention sorts of assistance and already having that done. Well, I suppose no need.
You mean like the little goblin guys?
Yes, indeed, the very same.
We just passed through there and took care of some of them in that village.
You took care of the goblins, did you?
And we also went to their little gathering area where they were fighting in the middle, and we knocked them out of there too.
Slaughter them, did you? Well, my word. This is due for some sort of celebration of sorts. I'll certainly be sure to host something of the sort for me and the man. This is wonderful. The army will be able to cut through and make travel much less difficult. You know, we were worried that with the king's tax, that when the army had come down here, that we would be seized of all of our produce and sorts, but wouldn't you believe it, we've been paid double. It has allowed our town here to prosper.
Oh.
I'm just worried that Guffingwell will take most of my quarry. But I suppose none of you would know anything of that. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude for your handling of such a thing.
and he's going to offer you both a small little pouch with a grouping of gems in it, and there's a little tag that shows a. It seems like he's giving you each 100 gold worth of gemstones.
It's not much, but I'm sure I can come up with some other compensation if you like. Or perhaps something simple. Or some information, if that's what you're looking for.
Do you know anything about any like ruins that are around here?
I believe, not directly, but I believe I know someone who might.
And he puts up his hand and he calls and he kind of points to the toucan, who gives its very primal bird call. The knight who is on the horse leading the soldiers, yelling at his boys, kind of stops, puts his hand out. Everybody sits and takes a rest, exhausted, and the knight will walk over to your group. Yes, my lord. Oh, wrong changer. That was funny. Haha.
Yes, my lord.
What should I call you to?
Well, our group is called the Soul Searchers.
The Soul Searchers. Quite a name that is.
They claim that they are seeking some sort of, what was it, a ruin?
Yeah, ruins.
Yeah.
A ruin.
You say? Yes, I believe I've heard tale of such a thing. The knights at House Wyvern were quite ecstatic at the prospect of such a thing.
A House Wyvern, you say? Oh, well, that fort's not too far away. I'm sure you can inquire with them.
Oh, okay.
If you head down that road, it should be... Let's see. You head down that road around half a day's travel. Maybe there in the afternoon, you should head to the left down the first passage. You should find a fortification there. It was set up during our time guarding this place from the High Elves, and it should have the men of House Wyvern. I'll write you a note that'll allow one of you entrance and passage into the fort to speak to some. Hell, why don't we make it two? And he writes down a quick note, and his assistant pulls out a stamp, gives it a stamp, and he hands it over. Well, you should be able to find your information, and I suppose we can call that recompensation due.
Okay, well, since we're done with that scene, why don't we go finally to Arcantalion, who, resting by the boat, finally gets some time to check out the town, having maybe set everybody's supplies down and taken a little count of food, or done things that would take a little bit of time.
You know, Talion, there's a few elves here if you want to talk to them. I'll go kind of point out to some of the elves that are nearby.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen an elf since... Well, another elf since Shadowhurst.
Yeah, you know... Yeah. Well, don't let me stop you. Well, I mean, I can go with you if you want, but I'm not sure if you want me to.
It's alright, do whatever you think is... Walk on over with a smile on his face, sir.
For the sake of it, he is speaking Elvish to you, Talion.
Hello, I've never seen an elf like you before.
Well, I do look a little bit strange sometimes, but I haven't seen another elf in ages.
Have you now? Are with brothers now?
What are you doing in... Well, here?
We are travelers without home. We've been allowed passage into this place to find a new start. Many of us were part of small villages during the wartime that were occupied and that have been more ravaged. And we are simply here to start anew, bringing what we know and improving, I suppose, though not out of our own will.
Are these guys like, why are you speaking so strange to Talion? Because he sounds old.
You do have a strange dialect. Where are you from?
Shadowhurst.
I've never met anyone from Shadowhurst. Sounds the way you do. From up north, I suppose.
Yes.
Quite a ways from home, aren't you? Well, aren't we all?
Yeah, you're right. How has Jakol been treating all of you?
They've treated us just fine, but still, our ways, our culture, we fear that it will dissipate if we do not keep strong. We are saddened at the loss of our home, though figure that we might as well prosper in this place if we can.
Of course.
Though I
Do
would
you-
much prefer things to be the way they were before this war.
Well, I suppose we still have Corellian.
There is Corellian and his grace. I'm glad to know there are still believers amongst us.
Still believers, what do you...
Well, many look to Corellian and question how humans could ever overcome elves with such a endeavor, but still there are many who hold the faith. Many look to Lathander as a guide. Well, if you don't mind, I do have to get back to my paint. I want to draw something. I want to draw a
Of
great
course.
tree to keep people connected, I suppose. Any elven traveler to know and appreciate the assemblage of our people.
Of course. So, would you know if there's any shrines or temples to Corellian?
Shrines and temples, not in this land, my friend. You are far from it.
Of course, I figured I'd ask, but I won't disturb you.
No, no disturbance at all.
Did that go well?
It did, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't speak Elvish.
Where'd the others go?
I saw Neza and Jack go into that place over there, and then Jelly and Plumdark over there talking to those two guys.
Speaking of
Oh, right.
Neza and Jack, you're looking at all the beautifully 3D colored items on the board now. Look at that, how beautiful! Everything just got turned up a little bit.
Whoa.
What are you guys gonna buy with all your new goodies?
This massive comedic meat on a bone.
You're gonna buy a massive comedic meat on a bone.
Hell yeah!
Oh, I know
How
exactly.
big we
You mean the turkey leg?
This is some Flintstone shit.
Pull it out.
Holy shit.
It's over here.
Oh hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking
I want
about.
that.
All right. Well, what are you
Well,
and
you
Jack
can
doing?
buy it if you come in here. Well, Nasha is gonna she's gonna walk out past this massive bag and make her way outside and approach these elves over here. She's leaving Jack behind to meander in the store and behave himself.
I don't have anything to do in here. I don't have money.
She walks up to them and says, "Hello."
Hello, good little wolf. They speak Elvish.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't speak Elvish. Could you perhaps converse with me in common?
All right, hold on, let me show you something. So they give you oh, perfect. So when you say that, you see their expression changes from like interest into who you are into this. If you look in the campaign chat, they're giving you like they almost look like they're kind of judging you a little bit.
She just smiles at them and waits for their answer.
Almost Kalevoluf. Roll insight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out on a character, but we gotta roll insight.
Balkov. Then, I mean, if you can figure out a character, I don't mind. Like, well,
It's a 20. Mod 20.
you could tell whatever he said to you, it probably was more mocking. And his friend like kind of says something like to add on to that. I mean, these guys seem like they're not like they're very bougie, despite being here among the peasants. But he seems like he understands you with that 18. He also seems like he understands what you say.
Well, I have a feeling you can understand me, so how about this? I can see the two of you are in dire need of some, well, a change in affairs. So how about this? If you help me with a small task, all you have to do is answer a couple questions. I will give you 5 gold.
I look at everyone. Fine then. What is it that you are seeking?
It's very simple, actually. I was wondering if the two of you knew any very old Shadowhurst recipes for food.
The Shadow has recipes for food.
Any classic Shadowhurst recipes?
I'm surprised that someone of your source would be asking such a thing. If I would be correct, you come from the other side of the mountains, don't you?
I do, but
You-
I have in my acquaintance a good friend who is from Shadowhurst.
Well, your friend would be privy to enjoying some Shadowhurst bread if they knew how to make it here, which they don't. Oh no. What foul this place is. I'll tell you
That's
this.
why I was wondering if perhaps you could write down some instructions for me to try and make it myself as an offering to my friend to lighten his spirits. It will, of course, be just a crude mimicry of your true food. However, I think the gesture is worth more than the product.
Fine, I suppose. What is it you would want? Wine, a snack, something, a cheese? You'll need to tell me along the lines of what is it you would like to learn to make.
I would say probably a simple stew, perhaps. Stews would be the easiest for me to make.
Who's
Like a
really
soup of
easy?
some sort.
Yes,
A
yes.
porridge, what have you.
Well,
Ideally something using somewhat common ingredients. Things that can be found here.
I'm not quite sure about though we do have chop forest.
What is that? That sounds wonderful.
Made with cabbage, Brussels sprouts, wild onions, and garnished with herbs that are more familiar with our land than yours.
That sounds wonderful. If you could write me
Come.
down the recipe, I would be glad to give it a try.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to understand what I write, so I suppose I should just take you inside and point out the plants.
Thank you very much.
So he takes you inside and he points out many different types of vegetables. I'm sure I don't need to list off a bunch. I mean, in character you'll know
No,
how to...
you do, so I can add them to my in-game shopping basket like this.
It's
No, I'm
important for
joking,
the
I'm
RP,
joking, I'm
Sylvester.
joking.
But it's enough to make chop forest, and it doesn't cost a lot. Probably costs like a silver at most for everything, and just basic vegetables, foods, and he recommends no meat. He's like, I would not put meat in this. Meat is going to ruin the flavor, and
right.
it would probably with his instructions, he would probably end up looking something like that.
Okay, yummy.
And very, very purely vegetarian dish. And
She thanks him for the help and gives him his 5 gold.
takes it back and just goes back to speaking with his friend. There you go. Now you know how to make elf food.
Yeah, Nesha pays for her groceries. And then just, listen in on what's going on in here. She'll just stand in the store and listen in.
So the footman is going to turn to the mercenary. The mercenary, interested after getting a little tapped on the shoulder.
You! What? What is it that you require?
I have a question for you, mercenary.
What?
How does it feel being second fiddle to the army?
How does it feel having armor that cannot support a cannon? Fuck you, man! Rick, you'll be replaced soon enough.
Nesha's gonna look through these books here. Is there anything that tingles like magic?
The Great Magical Cow.
What?
There's a book called The Great Magical Cow.
Oh wow, Nesha's gonna. I know you're not supposed to technically look through books before buying them, but she's gonna stealthily leaf through the pages.
It tells a story of like a whimsical old man who would do cartwheels and stuff like in the forest and would turn into a magical green cow, provide delicious strawberry milk to travelers. Though it shows in like
Oh,
graphic and
no.
disgusting detail, like it's like his udders would sustain many. Like it's an old story, and it's like it tends the tale of a child who went to this cow to get milk every day, and he got so fat that he blew up and turned into a bunch of tiny little fairies.
Oh,
She puts the book back on the shelf and leaves it there. That's probably the appropriate reaction.
This is a bargain. This is like a shitty peasant book collection. You're not getting anything good here.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to give it a try.
But there is anything else you might need. You know, candles, little bottles of wine, even some flask of oil, feathers, very general goods and necessities.
Hey, Ark, hey, Italian.
Hello.
Yeah, there are a lot of elves around here. Kind of weird. Don't really expect that out this far of the countryside.
Suppose you're right.
Golly. Don't suppose you guys are up to anything, are you?
No, I mean, there's not really much to do in this town. It's just kind of trails off. He's looking around. This place this place hasn't really made much of an impression on Ark. It seems kind of.
Ark has been to so many fucking unique and wild places in the world that this is very mundane.
Being a big city kid myself, it's not often that you really see like what it's like out in small towns like this. It's all quite fascinating,
It's closer to nature.
Yeah,
It's
it
boring,
it
is what it is.
It is, and it's
Boring.
Yeah.
it's fascinating, like how just how they live out here. Like I mean, sure, there's a bakery in there, but like it got off from so many like resources that we just come as second nature to us in cities. I don't know. It's just neat.
Where are you from, Jack?
Oh, you don't know? It's Detroit. Yeah, Detroit.
Never heard of
yeah,
that before.
You probably don't. Probably didn't exist in your time. It was. It's a city out in the East Coast.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go
s-
back there one day.
Is it a city of Genasi's?
Well, I mean, sir, there's normal people. Well, I say normal. There are other races besides Genasis there, but I mean, for the most part, it has the largest population of Genasis in the world. I mean, to the point where we even have our own districts, like the air district, the ice district, the fire district.
But are different kinds of Genazis.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, well, technically, I'm one of the rarer kinds. My dad, he real quick, Sylvester, what was it a combination of between like Frost and
Your father was an ice genasi, so you wouldn't know too much. He didn't speak too much on his lineage. You just know that it was very uncommon for you to kind of to come about. Your mother and your father were both ice genasi, which in and of itself is already pretty rare.
There's water genasi, lava genasi, fire genasi, air, mud. Just about any element that you can think of, there's probably genasi of some kind.
Are they all like you?
Oh, I mean, you mean like a wizard? I mean, some of
No,
us are
personality-wise.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? I mean,
The way you
well,
act.
we come in all different shapes and sizes. I mean, I knew Ray. It was a guy that I knew back in college. He was kind of an asshole, but he.
Right.
I don't know where to continue with that line of the conversation. So, if you
Doesn't
have any
matter.
other questions, huh?
No, it doesn't matter. We can move on.
Okay.
We can quickly cut back over to Plumdark and Jelly for a final thing before everybody meets back up. So the noble looking over at you, Jelly, and you, Plumdark, gonna give you a bow to allow you guys to take your leave, but the knight will kind of interject.
You two do be careful if you're planning on heading south. The owl, they tend to take travelers on the road if you travel at night.
The owl?
It's a large creature, a legend that's said by the people. We've never encountered it in the army, but there are reports of commoners having gone missing heading that direction. Large owl, they say, takes people up to the north, flies them away, never to be seen again. Unsure whether or not that's true, but something to keep in mind. Local legend.
Okay, we'll be careful going at
Do
night.
so.
And I'll let you guys pick up from there. Do whatever you'd like.
Did we get the bag of gems? Or...
Yes, you get the bag of gems and some information. And, you see your party gathering back up over there. Does Neza want to join them, too? Is she going with them?
Yeah, she will.
You would also see Neza and Adon comfortably coming back. And when the Jakal Knight presents himself again, you see the soldiers start to get ready to get back in line.
Plumdark, is that a store?
I think so.
Do you want anything?
I don't know if that guy was telling the truth, because what I've seen of owls, they aren't that big. I don't know if they'll be able to pick a whole person up.
I've never seen an owl.
Well, it's like that bird in that tree.
Is it? Well, then it can't be that big.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's bigger versions of owls, just like these Arakokra are bigger versions of birds.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello, have we all finished our chores? I'm ready to head off when you are.
Me and Jelly got gems.
Yeah, we got gems.
Gems? What for?
For the goblins.
Oh, wonderful. Did you get to ask about the locations of the dwarven ruins?
They said they don't know.
They
but
said go that way. There's people who know that way.
They said go that way and then take a left to get to a fort, and that they would know about the ruins.
Oh, that's what Gola meant by armed people. Okay, yeah, I mean...
Good,
sounds
then
to
we
me.
have a lead. Let's get going.
Do we still have to carry the boat?
Yes.
Yes, we do. I'm sorry, Plumdark.
Oh.
Yeah, if you guys are interested, maybe one day once you're done with all this stuff around Chakal and that one thing you don't want me talking about, maybe I could take you back with me to Detroit sometime. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot that maybe adventuring wasn't working out for me, so I was thinking that maybe I do need to just do what my dad told me and get a job at his ice cream parlor. Maybe you could I don't know. I mean, just see it around with me.
Ice cream?
Yeah. My dad he owns an ice cream parlor out in the the water district.
I don't think I understand.
Jack, just for clarification, it was not ice cream. It was gelato. Remember you're
You
Italian.
should know
Yeah, right. What are you talking about here? What the
You're
fuck?
Italian, Jack.
I did it. I forgot.
Oh my god.
It was gelato.
That's like my name.
Yeah, because I named you after Uncle Gelatoni.
Oh my god, I just realized that's what you were going for, dude. Oh my god, fuck you, Aldous. That's what you were doing with that. Let's say you guys walk until what, like the afternoon, like the guy said, take you to get here. On the way out, you would see this guy covered in scratches. Let's see, do you see that peasant covered in scratches right over here?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He'd be crying
Yeah.
about his roasted pig that got taken from by him. He said
So
there's a
sad.
bunch of lizards out there that took his roasted pig. That's something to keep in mind while venturing into this region.
A bunch of lizards?
Out in the distance, you guys could see a fortification, not too far away, maybe like 10, 20 minutes. You guys can see it, like it's pretty big, and also the rest of the trail. So I'll let you guys pick up from here and decide where it is that you would all like to go.
It's either Neja or Art that leads the way, since they're leading the
I
boat.
say we go the right way.
I will consult the map. Where did you say again that there were the people who knew more?
They said
Oh.
left to a fort.
Yeah, that
Well,
one
then
over
let's
there.
take a left then.
Can we go? Is this a path here, Sylvester?
Yeah, it's a path there.
Oh, that is?
In that case,
To the fort.
To the fort.
to the fort we
I
go.
guess that's
Nothing bad happens at the fort.
So I'm gonna
I'm just gonna
quickly,
leave-
yeah,
Oh,
put you guys, travel down over here. I mean, we could put the boat down. Leave
yeah.
it here for a second. You all travel forward, and you would see a couple of bows pointed over at you.
Oh,
state
don't
your
shoot
business.
We have a note from the Lord at the previous town.
He rings a bell, and you see a footman come out and look down at the note. This permits 2 of you to enter. Who are your 2 emissaries?
I guess it would be me and Plumdark, since we talked to the noble.
Go ahead then. We'll wait out here. Just
Well,
be
wait
careful
out
what you
here.
say. You represent us all.
Good luck.
You're here to speak to command,
so
yes?
good. Jelly.
yeah, they don't really. They're basically
Yes.
children.
No, they gotta learn somehow. Just remember to ask where the ruin is, guys.
But this is important.
Even
business
better
for us
if you
to
get a
know.
map to where it is.
Yup.
Good luck. Don't get attacked. We don't want to get attacked here.
This way.
You know, I'm proud of them.
So he takes you around. The side, like pretty far. There are 2 forts here, like 2 little like built forts, and he takes you inside here. And whoa, Nelly, that thing would be fucking scary. You'd see a couple of scared squires trying to get this thing under control. You know, it's trying to like sting at them with this big, meaty looking stinger, full
Come
of
on,
poison.
Mom.
Yeah, it does not look very happy, but it looks smaller than you'd expect a dragon to look like, if that's what you think it is. He eventually takes you
Jelly,
on
I've
over
seen one
here.
of those things before.
Yeah, Venom. I got yelled at in my YouTube comments.
I saw that.
He's like, oh, ever since COVID, everybody thinks venom and poison is the same thing. I'm like, yeah, but it's better to differentiate the two. Anyway, you would see this big fella turn over to you. His little chain rattles a bit, seeing you two. He perks up.
What the hell are you 2?
I'm Jelly, and this is my friend Plumdark.
Jelly and Plumdark, hmm? How is it you doing in my fort?
We're members of the Soul Searchers, and we have been.
What is that, some sort of bard thing or something?
No, we're an adventuring party,
Aye.
and we're
Jelly,
looking
show
for.
him the
Yeah.
guild badge, Jelly.
I show my bronze guild badge.
That's no merit to me, son. What is it you want?
We're looking for ruins that are near here.
Ruins, what are you on you got a death wish or something?
I think some of the members of our party have been tasked to get some stuff from the ruins.
This is a joke. Well, if you're so keen on killing yourself, simply follow the river and you'll find where you need to go. The large, less of a river and more of a lake. Continue down the stream and eventually it will lead you to that barren place.
Is there anything we need to watch out for there?
Yes, tons of things. Monsters, wyverns, giant frogs. There are many different things that like to call that place their home, and we have no interest in going and diving in there to, what's the word here, perish? So do have your good luck. We won't be here long anyway. My legion will be moving south to reinforce the forces of Donum. That place will be taken in no time.
Well, I wish the best of luck to you.
Sure. What was your names again? Jelly?
And this is Plum Dark.
That's a strange name.
Well, it was the name my mother gave me.
Interesting. I wouldn't see you having a mother. I would think you would appear at the side of some wall or some sort. I'm Pontius Wyvern, servant of my lord of House Wyvern.
It's nice to meet you.
Do carry forth and, well, no, do carry forth. Good luck, I suppose, if there is any to be found there in that barren crypt.
Get under control, get under control. Oh god, he's nearly stung me. Shut up and grab the tail.
Is that thing alright?
That thing is more than fine. One of the captured specimens from down south, we use them as mounts of war. Well, I usually have specialists handle it, but those two squires are good enough.
Well, if you have it all under control, we'll be on our way.
Alright, just grab it to the side. Oh, it stung me. Oh, you are fucked.
You head back to your crew?
Yep.
Not too interesting. It is just a military fort that seems to be packing up, getting ready to go.
How did it go? Did you get information?
They said that we have to go to a lake that's near here, like continue down the trail, then we go down the stream from the lake, and then we'll reach the ruins.
Fantastic! See, this is why we brought the boat.
They also said there's lots of monsters, creatures, and all that kind of sort in there.
He
Well, there must be.
specifically
Otherwise, other... Go
He
on,
said
Plum Dark.
giant frog.
And
Ah.
wyverns.
I see.
Wyverns.
Yeah, they have one in there.
Oh.
I've seen
Oh,
one
this
of
just
those
got-
before.
Why are we doing this again? To pay for Jack's debt, or...
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
so.
why we're down here?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry guys.
Let's
Wait.
just get going. The sooner we get going, the sooner we will be in our destination.
I give Jack a thumbs down.
Hey, Neza, can I see the map real quick?
Jelly, what's your problem?
Sure, she shows it to him.
I've got lots of problems with you.
What have I done? I've done nothing but treat you like a little brother this whole time.
That's the whole point.
Huh?
Either I'm not reading this map correctly, or the place we're looking for is really close to the cultist place.
I don't think we are quite in this location. Look, we came from here, these ruins, she points, and then we walked just a little further up north to the village here. And then from there, we walked to... I guess, where would we be now?
Well, see, we were at the flower place, and then
Mm-hmm.
I thought we went over to... You see that small little place between the bridges, kind of?
Ah, I see. I thought we went
we
to the west. I may be wrong here, but we didn't go back past the flowers on our way back.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong as well. The only reason I bring it up is because there's like a river slash stream
I
slash
see
lake
what you
nearby.
mean.
You do
But
see
also,
westward that, and perhaps I didn't do the best job depicting it. There is it's supposed to be like a larger alcove, what looks to be like water, that is meant to like kind of be like a bit of a lake, and then a stream that goes down south of that. If you see on the left side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that, like,
Then maybe I'm looking at the wrong place.
the big puddle with the big tower, and then
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
a
so the
branch
town we
going
just
south
went
and a
into.
branch going east.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
the one just northwest of the ruin.
Yeah, I was never really much of a map guy. Anyway, hand the map back.
It's alright. At least we know now that we're on the right track. Let's go this way. We put the boat into the lake and then follow it down the stream.
All right. We just need to find it first.
So
Somewhere, right?
Adon's gonna go out and he's gonna start whizzing on the rock over here.
It's gonna what?
Start whizzing on the rock.
Does that mean he's peeing?
That means he's peeing on the rock.
Okay. We can do that.
Are you looking in that direction?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would see a horrifying sight. Adon kind of turns back and you see this creature grab him and take him into the tree line.
What the hell?
Roll me a quick athletics check, just rushing up the rocks as fast as you can. It's a little bit high up, a little bit of an alcove.
No.
You could hear the sounds of squabbling up top.
Oh no.
Hold on, I have a big modifier. It's loading. Give it a second. Athletics or acrobatics? It would
Either
be
or.
acrobatics, right?
Either or.
Oh, I see
Okay,
it now.
21.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you managed to get up without too much issue. And let me change the music here for in a second. There you go. Classic.
Oh, no.
You see Adon squabbling with this creature who looks like it's trying to sting him with a little stinger, like it's scratching at him. He doesn't seem to be having too much of a fun time. What is it that you're doing, Neza?
Let go of him, you foul thing! He's gonna toss our chakra up to try and hit the Drake.
Roll to hit.
I mean, it's very easy to spot.
Oh
amongst
yeah.
trees.
Oh yeah, that's a nice red hue.
To hit, that would be an 18.
Oh yeah, you dome it. If anybody is interested in what this creature looks like, I'm about
5 damage.
5 damage doesn't quite take. Oh, yeah, that.
Well, it's okay. I've got other hits. I got more chakrams.
I want to use that. So if you guys look into the campaign chat, that's what the creature looks like.
Oh, it's so cute.
That does
So
not
no.
look like a Kiro. That looks like a.
Okay, it takes another 4 damage. Is it dead now?
Nope.
Alright, well, my 3rd chakram then.
So how much total so far? Or we'll just do it all together.
9 damage so far, and then with the last hit,
What's the last one?
15.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 15. The last hit's another 4 damage.
Wow.
Oh, total?
So total that would be 13 damage.
Nope, hasn't taken it out. So I wanna for your knowledge. Well, I don't think you can see it yet, but I want you to imagine that you know how like pseudo dragons are these cute little cuddly cats. This would be like the equivalent of like a bobcat to a cat,
Oh,
or
cool.
like a hare to a rabbit.
So we ain't exactly taming that thing, huh?
So the thing kind of like gives you a bit of a screech, and we'll roll initiative here for a quick second. I know many of you probably weren't expecting too much combat this session. Well, I mean, you guys were going to the ruins. You probably were expecting combat. Anyone who wants to get involved can make a roll. Though you'll also have to get up there.
Ah, crap.
Wowzers.
I imagine like we're all watching like, oh no.
Oh no,
Not
they
Adon.
got Adon. I know Jack fucking has a grin on his face.
This bastard. I mean, we can always, roll initiative now and then keep it for later if we want, so we don't have to do it over and over. But
With how low some of these rolls are.
yeah, maybe not.
I know, maybe we don't. We have 2 people that are above double digits. No, wait, just 1.
The reptile sensed his evil. He's doing the world a favor.
My God.
What, Jack's not getting involved?
Terrible things
That
happen.
is horrible guy.
So the Drake is going to the one that's grappling Audon, and he's going to use his action to start biting and stinging the poor creature. He's gonna hit Audon with that
No!
stinger. Let's see if he can.
I don't know Adhan's AC. It's probably low. Okay, that was
He
a low
doesn't
roll.
hit it. Audon manages to give a swift duck.
Hell yeah.
And he doesn't get the second one either. He tries to bite him. Audon's a fighter. Second creature is gonna come out of the tree line.
What?
Oh yeah, it comes out of the tree line. You having done something evil. It's fast. It darts down almost like a falcon. 5, 10, 15. Gets up in your face. It's gonna exhale a fiery cone right in your face, like a bunch of you don't even see it coming. It's terrible. 1 minute you're looking up at poor Audon, and the next minute you're on fire. Roll me a
con save?
Dexterity save.
Alright.
That's not too high of a DC. You have to beat a 12.
Yeah, that's just, with my modifier. This is a 15.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So you're gonna take half of this, which is still a meaty bit of damage, but it's fire. You should be fine. 7. You take 7.
That's fine.
7 points of fire with that creature in front of you. You hear some rustling up in the bushes above, and one more is going to pop out. 5, 10, 15, 20, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just kind of watching at the moment, giving out this bit of this chirping almost. And next we're going to go to Jelly. Jelly, you can see with this one flying in there, you can see this one, the one that flew in front of Neza. You can see that one, though you can't see the one that's in the tree line fighting Audon.
Well,
Hang on. Audon gets a turn on the freaking roll order.
He does. He's going to go after you.
Okay.
uh-oh. Well, I would like to try and fire a Starry Wisp at this little guy.
All right. Roll to hit. So I don't have to keep repeating it. You have to beat or match, because it's natural armor, a 14.
That would be a 15.
15, yeah, you hit it. Roll damage. So you shoot out a starry wisp. Everyone would see as a bunch of stars start to surround this creature here. This one, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. And it gives out a mean hiss. It does not like that whatsoever. Turns over to Jelly and the crew.
8 damage.
That it?
Yep.
All right, we're going to go next to Neza. Neza, this creature is in front of you. It just burned you. It burned your beautiful face.
This bastard! I'm gonna use my chakrams at it. Because it's like a throwing weapon. It can also be used melee.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use it melee to hack this guy 2 times.
All right.
Oh, actually, I don't think either hits. Okay, so I'm gonna use my second attack to hit once. Okay, that one hits.
There you go.
That's 9 damage.
Woo! You hit it.
Pathetic.
You hit it. Yeah, it's these are somehow stronger than goblins, but hey, they look pretty sturdy. That man who got his roasted pig stolen, you're starting to realize now what the creatures he was talking about were. Next, we're gonna go to Audon. Audon, normally any creature that's like grappling or grabbing him would be injured by Audon's natural fire. This creature doesn't look like it's bothered too much. Audon is gonna go in for a
nip,
mean
though.
little bite. Mean little bite.
That thing's already injured. Oh!
Okay, Audon gets the upper hand, and I'm gonna give him a little bit of a bonus on.
Audon is the goat.
Oh my god, that's his bite? That has to be bullshit. What was I smoking?
Chaos.
Hey, you already said you wanted to give it to him, so
Chaos.
That's stupid, dude. Hold on. I mean,
Deal the damage.
What'd you do?
Deal the damage.
Deal the damage.
Listen, he rarely fights. He only fights when like he's directly involved. He would never help Nesha or the gang in a normal
He's like a-
combat
he's like a-
encounter.
He's like a baby rattlesnake.
It's like
where he
he's
releases
like a
all his venom
lazy
at once.
cat.
What's
He's
up?
not gonna help anyone
It-
except his
oh,
life
man.
is on the line.
okay, so I made his,
Don't nerf Fat Han.
I made his bite 2d10, so it'd be 4d10
Jesus Christ. All right, roll it.
plus. It would be +2 because I doubled the piercing. Though he does only have the 1 attack. Well, I guess
He
that,
absolutely
yeah,
six this thing.
oh my god! So the way I'm gonna roll it, because the creature is still up.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
these
fuck
things
are
have,
these
these
things?
things are chunky.
I expected like 15 health max.
Mm-mm.
They're bobcats.
They're just all guns.
All right,
man.
fair enough,
the
Crimson
creature-
Drake. We're
well,
not playing around then.
That's not it, because the creature was in the air. And with that much damage, I like to think that Adon just starts ripping it like a cat. That if it were grabbed by like a falcon, just starts ripping into it. I'm gonna have it fall to the ground and take some falling damage. Let's do 2d6 because it's fallen 10 feet and it is dead.
Dude, Adhan
Damn.
is a freaking beast.
I'm giving that because of the nat 20. I'll give him that, but you see him just rip into the creature, and he's mauling it. He's a feral little beast. Jack, you were like, "Ha, that creature's gonna die," and then you're, and then down on the ground shoots the creature like Adon, like finally getting a delicious meal. We're gonna go next to. I guess that's Adon. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go next to Plumdark.
True evil never dies.
Plumdark climb.
Roll acrobatics or athletics. That'll be your thing. And then, I mean, you have a bonus action. It's because you're a rogue. I'll let you do it as a bonus action if you want. That's your bonus
that
dash.
is 21.
Not a problem. With I'll let you still have an action. I'll say that was your bonus action to dash, and you look up. You see this creature that's in front of Neza that just got pounded, and one that got hit by Jelly, a little pissed off up above.
How far up above?
Not too far up above. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe like only 5 feet or 10 feet above you because it's like decent distance there. Yeah, let's say 10 feet above the ground.
Shoot. Boing.
How much? And would
Not
you?
14.
Okay, so you missed your attack, and we're gonna go next to Talion. Talion, these things are high up. What are you doing?
How high up are they?
Well, that's 10 feet, and then that's an
right.
additional
Okay.
10 feet. So let's say 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hit it with your weapon.
You don't know what he
Please.
can do.
I'll probably use Sacred
Moonbeam.
Flame on it then. Like
Sacred
this one right there.
Flame. All right, what do I
Yeah.
need to roll?
It's oh, you don't need to roll any. Oh, actually no. The Dexterity 14.
And
It's,
what
what's your
does
pass?
what does it do if it fails? If it fails, what happens?
If it fails, let's see.
It passes, but what happens if it fails?
I'm looking here.
Is it a cantrip?
Oh, otherwise it's 1d8. Yeah.
It's a
Are-
cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Oh,
Then he
then
takes
it's
no
fine.
damage.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go next to Arc. Hope you guys don't mind me going fast or trying to like feel like I'm rushing you through the turns. I always like to make sure that there's not too much wait because I know how hard it can be waiting for a turn.
I can see him from here, right?
That's right. Yes, you can.
We'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, I accidentally deleted him.
Only 1 hit.
All right, roll damage.
Yeah, I haven't used.
What do you guys think about the models? These little creatures. I mean, you're gonna see a lot more interesting
sky
things
rats.
coming up. Little sky rats.
That's 8 damage.
That it?
Yeah.
Now to the enemies. This one here, I have to roll to see if it recharges. It's a fiery breath, which it does not. This one, on the other hand, most certainly does. That one's busy eating a roasted pig. 5, 10, 15. It's going to go to you two, and it's going to hit both of you with another fiery cone. This is the second one, not the first. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, both of you. You need to beat a 12. It swoops down again like a bird of prey, opens its mouth, and it's almost like a little running napalm strike. You know, he's flying over you, hitting you with fire, and ooh, you don't take a thing, Neza. No, you've played these games
fool me once,
before.
shame on me. Fool me twice.
You know, Plumdark, you're gonna take half of this in fire damage. You take, oh my god, 13 points of fire damage. You look and you start patting your mycelium.
Is Plumdark not fire vulnerable?
Nope, I don't think so. He has a nice cloak.
Huh. All right.
So he
See, one more level and I could have alleviated all of that damage.
swoops down and starts burning down your little arm. You freak out a little bit, but that's all this thing does. This thing's pissed at you, Nessa, for hitting it. It's gonna try to hit you in the face with the stinger. And
Try it.
It will go in for the bite after. AC
16.
doesn't hit with the stinger. You manage to duck it. Bite. Oh, it bites your nose.
No!
1d6 at plus 1d8 of fire plus 2, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would have this little burnt black tip on your nose, maybe a little bit of blood coming out. Oh, it took a little piece off, you know, fried it and got a little chomp, and it's chewing it. See, what's the health on both of these at? Oh yeah, they're sticking around a little bit. We're gonna go next to, after the enemies, it's Jelly.
Well, let me reposition myself over here.
You're actually in a pretty good spot, given what you are.
Let me take another shot at this little guy.
With the Starry Wisp?
Yes.
All right, roll to hit. What'd you get?
So it was actually be a 12.
Thank you, Skipper. That was pretty funny. So, no, it manages to do the George Bush duck in the shoe, getting out of the way, just barely. You've hit it once before, and it doesn't want to get hit again. We're going to go next to... Neza. Neza, do me a favor. This isn't part of your roll. Roll me perception.
Oh no. It's 11.
Looking back very quickly, you see Talion kind of like up doing his Sacred Flame, Arc with the Eldritch Blast, Jelly there, but you don't see Jack. You don't know what he's doing because you only got an 11. You don't know where he is, you don't know what he's doing, but you don't see him right now.
Haven't seen him do anything.
Jack.
Oh well. She's busy. She will.
It's also only been a few seconds.
It has only been a few seconds, but
that's enough for you to take action.
Go on, Neza. I mean, I didn't say he wasn't doing anything. I just said you didn't see him. So let's go next to the Crimson.
Yeah.
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna cast a 2nd level Cloud of Daggers.
Woo!
Right on these two guys. So like.
Ooh, you're trying to hit both of them. Well, they are
They're
kind
super
of
close together. They're within a 5 foot.
yeah. They're little
thing.
tiny creatures, so you can hit them. Roll damage. These things give out a hearty little wail. Bunch of daggers start to stab.
All right,
into
that
their
one doesn't
chest.
count. I accidentally somehow threw the die off the die table while it was rolling. That was weird.
No.
All right, 11 each.
Woo! All right, that's pretty good. So these creatures are starting to look a little beat up now. Now they're starting to freak out a little bit. I mean, they see a lot of people here. We're going to go next to Plumdark. You can see they're getting scared. All right, Plumdark, you will have to roll... Actually, normally, because Neza's within 5 feet. Well, Neza's within 5 feet of both of them. And are you shooting this one?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Advantage, because this one's too close to you. But this one, you would get advantage, which means you also get sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
plus
yeah.
5.
You hit roll plus your sneak attack damage. There
Let's
you
do
go.
This.
How does he use a bow, though?
By pulling it.
Yeah,
12 damage.
Whew. Oh, it
that's
is
kind of
bloody.
sad.
It's on the verge of death. We're gonna go next to Talion. This creature is not looking good. It's struggling to get up. It looks like it's trying to like fly away.
These guys have lived for so long because all our damage is like none of us want to use our spell slots.
So,
Yeah.
Talion, this would be a climb up. You would need to, if you were
Oh,
a
it's a climb
rogue, you
up?
can use your bonus action to get up, but you would have to use your action to try to get up there, especially in the armor.
Can I... Starlight... No, maybe not Starlight Step. Yeah, I'll use my action to climb up.
All right, roll athletics or acrobatics, and do you have a
Mhm.
bonus action to use after that?
Probably, but I don't think I have anything useful.
Ark, what are you doing while Talion's getting up there?
More Eldritch Blast.
Roll the hit.
Ignore that. Ah, there we go. Wow. Okay, well, both of them hit.
All right. On that creature, right? What's your modifier? What's your plus?
It's plus 8 to each.
All right,
or do you
so-
mean to the actual hit?
Well, plus like damage.
Oh, it's plus 5 to each.
All right. Well, so why don't you tell me how you want to do it? Because that would kill it right off the bat.
Just. I imagine the Eldritch Blast just rips its wings off and just falls dead to the ground.
Oh yeah, it explodes basically. All right. After Ark gets the enemy, this one's gonna disengage and use all of its movement speed to fly away, and it's quite fast. And with that, I can say that combat can be over. These creatures are wild, you know. No use in fighting a losing battle.
Adhan, are you okay, my little dear?
It starts eating the like. It seems to be really enjoying eating this thing.
She lets him. You know he deserves it. She pets his head lovingly.
Spicy
He
jerky.
comes back to you, kind of. He ate like the insides of it, but it looks like. It still looks like it's like leathery little hide is somewhat intact. He brings it over to you by the stinger.
She picks it up and like pats him on the head again and stows the carcass away in her satchel. And as she like looks in this direction, she catches sight of like Jack down here at the back, just like standing. His like hips leaned up against the boat. If he had a mobile phone, he'd be checking his fucking TMs.
He's like looking under
He's
his
checking
nails.
his orb.
Jack quickly puts up a scrying orb. He's like, "All right, next time bring better pseudo dragons. All right, we need that motherfucker dead." I'm trying to find your bag, Nessa. That way I can shove this thing inside.
My bag's like it's pinkish purple. It's by Alduus.
Aldous. Oh, it is right there. I didn't see it behind his baldier face. That's such a good profile picture, Aldous. All right. Well, after that, we don't have to roll to say you guys can climb down. I mean, the creature up there, he's enjoying roasted pig. The party reunites.
Thank you for the help, everyone.
You're welcome. We had to save little Adon, or we don't want him to get hurt.
She nods her head. Adhan sort of bounds over to Jelly and looks up at him. Awawa! Like inquisitively sniffing at him.
Good little guy.
You see,
Give him a little pet.
Chat just kind of like looks down at the ground, like unable to meet her gaze at all. As
She
he
doesn't
says
even
that.
look at him. She's busy talking and thanking like real good people. She doesn't even stare him with a glance.
Oh my god.
So let's move on then.
Yeah, there's a fork in the path up here. Was it to the left or to the right?
Whichever is down the hill.
So Jelly, you would know it'd be to the left. Once you guys get to the path.
to the left.
Shame
Oh,
that they
there
were.
she goes.
Shame that they ate that peasant's pig, though. That was he didn't deserve that. But
What the hell's going on over here? Why are they in the air?
Oh my god.
Where what in
Why-
the air? Oh, that's why.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on.
Something's up here.
Something's going down.
Something's.
You can see
There's
the-
more dragons.
you could see them perched up there, but they don't, because you're in a big group, they don't seem to be like bothering you, but you could start to see like really how many of them there are around here. Like they all
Nesha
kind of,
keeps Edhan under her hood at this point.
yeah, they all like hissing and like chirping, and like a bunch of them start swarming the pig. There's some commotion happening over there. Though, here's a nice place you can. This is actually the start of a lake where you can put the boat in, and you could see off in the distance a massive tower with a dock, and then the stream continuing down to the south.
Nesha gets to work with the boat and says, do any of you want to go see what's going on down there? I don't know what it is about these restrained peasants. Perhaps it's what they
I'll
were
take a look
talking about
into it.
the workforce being abducted when they don't fill the count's requirements. I'll make sure the boat is ready to go when you come back.
yeah, I'll look into it. Go on, Dally. It's
This could hardly be permitted, taking this kind of action. I will see to it that my commander knows about it.
Commander may know about it, but this is under direct law, direct rule of Count Gaffingwell. If you have an issue, perhaps you can tell your commander to go see the Count.
We cannot let you pass. We may have to let him pass, Charles. Look at them. They have people prisoner for what?
What's happening here?
It's none of your concern.
This is
You're going to let us pass, or the Count will raise hell upon you and your entire fortification.
We're going to be leaving soon anyway. This is none of our business. None of our business. These are people, idiot. Still, if it's the Count, then we have no authority, no bearing over this. Our commander will
This is to do
hear
with the
about this.
taxes.
Again, this is none of your concern.
Dally. Dally, should we do something about this? I'll follow your lead.
Of what?
I don't know. Well, if they're wrongfully, the seconds are closing.
We don't know
in,
what
we
they're
only have
doing.
so
I'm not
long.
going to go in there and attack a caravan for no reason at all.
Well, if they're
What if they-
unrightfully imprisoned, why wouldn't we?
Well, if it's the Count, it probably is, well, unrightful, right? But,
Well, it's going on now, so
right.
now's the opportunity. Oh well, they're gone.
This is an outrage. What's the point of being a soldier if you can't do soldierly things? That's the Count for you. Don't worry, we'll be down in southern Jagal soon enough, drinking fine wine and fighting the Donamites. Donamites? When's this fighting gonna end?
Yeah, there's people being imprisoned for taxation.
I don't like this Count. 90% tax.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's just as bad as the fire mafia back in Detroit. It's
The what?
all right. Oh yeah, well, it was just one of the forms of government back in Detroit. Never mind that. But
Right.
well, I mean, the Count rules these lands. He makes the laws, so
Greedy. That's what he is.
Yeah.
yeah, you get used to it. As long as you follow their rules, you can get by pretty normally.
So Neza, you have
Yeah.
kind of like gotten the boat situation nice and pretty, getting ready to board. You see the rest of the party coming back.
Thanks again, guys, for going through all this effort to help me. I know I'm not really but no, you don't want to hear more of that. But yeah, thanks. Means a lot. What were y'all look at me for?
Of course, Jack.
Did it all go all right with the wagon?
Prisoner transport, it looked like.
I see. Well, let's see if we all fit on this boat. I'm not very heavy, so it should be all right.
It'd be really awkward if we carried this all this way here and not all of us could fit.
Come on, Jelly, you can hop in the back.
I'll make myself smaller by going into my mimic armor to look like a barrel.
Hell yeah.
That is
That's
a neat
cool.
little trick. I'm hoping you guys know how to actually use a boat.
Sure, it has oars. Look. She passes one to Talion and one to Jack.
Boat session, guys. You know,
Boat it,
perfect.
boy.
Fishing session. Let's go.
You know what would be awesome? Having a freaking like pirate ship map and being the pirates, and then like people going aboard, and you like go like "arr" and you fight them.
You know,
So
you make your joke. I've had maps like that prepared, and it is so much fucking fun for me running naval combat because I give like cannons and stuff. Like it's really really cool stuff with pirates.
You also have to deal with scurvy.
So you kind of go through the lake and the river. I mean, it goes surprisingly quickly. You know, like you're able to, even with all of you on it, you're able to traverse the river at a pretty moderate speed and get quite a distance before the night starts to hit. And when you arrive at a very strange, before you arrive at a very strange looking location, I'd like to give you guys some time to, either get a snack, go to the bathroom, or just do some passive RP, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put on the, I'm not sure if you guys want to do the be right back thing, or if you guys want to just take a break. What is it you would like to do before we go to the next area?
I want a brief break to like get some drinks and go to the bathroom and stuff.
Perfect. I'm going to put on the loading screen and we'll be right back.
Sorry, guys. My mom told me no more D&D with you losers.
So, I think I'm ready. Let's get back into it. Let me quickly fog of war some of these older maps. That way I can, we don't have too many frame drops. There we go. Just quick total covers for the fog of war.
Delete all the dead goblins, maybe.
There we go. How's everybody suiting? Feeling a little better?
This is surprisingly smooth, I'll be honest with you. It feels better than Shadow. Oh no, like Jackal, the city.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like 22 frames.
Jackal has like a lot of pieces on it that are active at the same time, so that tends to do it. But anyway, you fellas are drifting down the river. It's a little later down the night. Maybe a little silent, a little awkward after the fight. I mean, you're all maybe a little tired from having traveled quite a bit. When
we get to take a short rest on the boat.
It counts as a short rest. You have you can get health back equal to your hit die, which it's your level plus the type of hit die that your class is.
You can use as many hit dice as you have, right?
Yep, use as many as you have. Though once you use it, you don't get more of those until you finish a long rest. And you come across this strange broken bridge up ahead, along with Frog.
Frog.
I like to
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but look at the frog's mouth. It has fucking legs coming out of it.
Oh my
Somebody
god.
let him out.
Somebody's dead.
Oh god.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that thing's gonna eat us. Okay, all right, continue. Sorry.
I like to mention that it's Jack's been relatively uncomfortable looking like after Nessa was just. I feel like he knows that Nessa knows that he didn't help back there, and he clearly looks like he's guilty in some way. He's just kind of sitting there uncomfortably next to Plumdark. And I guess I have to abandon the boat. Or fight it.
So this is a bit of an incline up here, though there is an area that you guys can easily dock in, that you guys can go off and off right here. Giving you all time to stretch your legs and get nice and
As far
comfortable.
as we can go.
I don't want to risk the boat getting damaged since it's not ours. Perhaps we should dock it where it's safe and go the rest on foot. I think we're close. The river is getting quite thin, so it must culminate somewhere ahead, not very far from here.
Yeah, but from looking, it looks to be like a structure over there as well. I mean, these might
This
be.
may be the beginnings of the ruins.
Yeah.
Could be.
Granted, there's that giant fucker right in front of him. I think he has
Yes, well,
legs coming out of his mouth.
what? Are they moving? Are they kicking
Oh.
around, or?
Are they supposed to?
No, they're completely still.
They're nah. That whatever he's got in there, I don't think he's living anymore.
Jack, roll me an a sleight of
Me?
hand check. Yeah.
Oh no.
Who? Jack?
Jack.
Oh,
You're like kind of walking, observing the architecture, really taking it all in. You're here. And then out of a tree, something grabs your staff and runs off with it, going into the street
Hey,
here.
it's my staff! Hey!
wait, Jack.
Jack,
Don't you only use your book to cast magic?
No, I need a It's okay. It's okay, I have a spare. It's just
You still see like the rustling of the bushes up there, like something's clearly still up there.
Arcade, come with me real quick. I need that staff.
Sure, but I mean that frog's kind of.
It starts to rustle again. Who knows if it's leaving or staying?
I have the spare. I could just use Rim's Binding Ice on the river if the frog tries to attack.
with two.
Okay.
I'll stay here and make sure the boat is properly docked. Scream if you need help.
It looks
Could I by
big
chance
frog.
use animal? Could I by
Yeah.
chance use animal handling?
what would you do?
Well, like I'd be like slowly like moving into the animal, like trying not to scare it.
I will not have you roll animal handling, but I'll explain why in a bit. Look in the campaign chat. That's what you're looking at.
Oh, it's not an animal. Oh no.
It's a little man. That's a man
Oh,
right
it's
there.
a
It starts to
Wait.
It starts to chew on your staff a little bit.
No, those hours of carpentry class. Okay, listen. I have why don't you just give me that staff back? You know, we can work things out. Hey, bud. You don't
Jack.
need that staff, do you?
Jack, be careful. I don't like the look of that thing.
He kind of turns towards you and tilts his head, like getting close to him.
Just hand me the staff, why don't you? Look, let me look through my stuff. Look, I have this mysterious potion you can have instead. You want this potion?
What is that potion? Is it actually mysterious?
Jack never identified it.
He'll
There's one that-
he'll put
there's
out
one that
his
he got
he'll
from the
put out
sewer.
his hand in a little gripping motion, like gimme.
You throw the staff back here, and I'll throw this at you.
He points at the potion.
Look, I'm gonna put it down on the ground. Now, staff there.
He tosses your staff over by the river and he goes down to go grab the potion.
Jack.
Wait, Jack.
Oh,
Ribbit.
do I grab the staff? Do I grab the staff?
It's right there hanging off the side of the river. You have to grab it.
Alright. I need to get it. Let's go and grab it real
Just
quick.
careful.
Strength save. You see a tongue whip out.
Okay. One moment.
And what he does is the creature starts pointing and doing like a little laugh, like.
Oh no.
Oh.
The legs now. The legs are Jack's legs flailing around.
Elijah.
Kind of pulling on his legs.
roll
I hear
athletics.
screaming. Do you need my help?
Jack just got eaten by a frog.
Roll athletics.
Why can't that boy go 1 minute without getting into some kind of trouble?
It's a 12.
All right, let's see what the frog gets. You pull Jack out of the frog's mouth before it's able to swallow, and it's gonna just kind of like croak at you and waddle away.
Talion, he saved me. Thank you.
While looking on this elevated surface here, you look
I know
across.
you're dead, Talion.
You can see it. A large structure made of stone with pillars that have fallen due to the test of time. Many cracks and holes in this once beautiful architecture.
I don't know what to say. It's just thank you.
Grab the staff. Let's just.
I've already grabbed the staff and I start like wiping off slime from it and myself as I
glare at this thing over there, Kalki. Whatever fucking that thing is.
It's glaring at you back.
Hey,
give it a
Talion.
middle finger and move on.
It starts running up to you. It stands on its hind legs.
Oh.
Oh, it's a kangaroo. Oh no. Oh.
Watch yourself, boy.
Whoa.
Watch yourself. All of you. Hey. There will be no disrespect.
What did you say, Ark?
Did we all hear that, or was that
Yeah.
just Jack?
All of you heard
Oh.
that.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Alright,
Talion,
that's
does the architecture over there? I mean, does that seem familiar at all?
Is it familiar?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna stare out at us, out at it.
God, Mark, I'm not sure
It-
that's a good idea now.
Yeah, he nods.
Okay. And that's the place we need to be.
Um,
Why don't we see if we can just take the boat across instead of trying to jump the river or whatever? And
I could try to freeze the water so we could have an ice bridge across.
I'm scared we would just slip and fall. Look, we can just take the boat. It's all right.
Very well. Very
We
well.
can also put it across the other way and walk over the boat onto the other side of the shore.
I'll ask you
Like a
this.
little makeshift bridge. I'm sure it would hold if we go one by one.
yeah, let's do it.
Maybe say.
Nasha starts setting the boat up and sort of shimmying it over and flipping it over so that it's upside down and they can walk over.
Not too much of an issue. It's exactly what the goblins were doing earlier at the camp. Jack saves you a spell slot.
Okie
You're-
dokie.
Going across, you finally get to this strange ruin, and can see that it doesn't go off; it goes down into the earth.
Sure does look a long way down. I'll follow your lead, Ark. Whatever
You know
think is
what?
best, you're the veteran here.
Plumduck, Talion,
Mhm.
since you guys know, well, Plumduck, you'll probably be able to see traps better than the rest of us. And Talion, I imagine you'll probably have some kind of inkling as to where they might be. Unless there are no traps, but why don't you two go first? And then we'll follow.
Right.
Let's go, Talion.
Mm-hmm.
Just look out for anything dangerous. I mean, traps aren't the worst that we can run into.
Plumduck?
And
Second.
Oh.
Because you're not gonna see this coming.
well, it's
So you're gonna take 1d6 plus 2d4 bits of acid damage. You would see, and I'm going to post this in campaign chat, this horrible mass of stone lunge out at Plumdark, grabbing him for just a moment and beginning to acidify part of his planty form.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
Look in the campaign chat and you'll see what this creature looks like while it's moving around.
Ew.
But having grabbed onto you, it starts to like hold, and then like noticing you're not like fleshy, starts to let go and melts back. It starts creeping back into the stone.
What's your sense,
Are you okay,
Talion?
Plumdark? I could sense unease in your spores.
It stung me a little, but I should be fine. Watch out, everyone.
Yeah, everybody would feel that little stinging right now. A little bit of stinging in the leg.
These
How much did
plants
it
aren't
charge
what
you,
they
Plumdark?
seem. Not badly.
Here, and I'm gonna cast a first level Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Where's the friggin' dice tray?
Italian.
Right.
It's gonna roll the hit on you.
Nay.
There's another one.
Get 11 health back, Plumdark.
You turned your back
that's
on it.
exactly the amount of damage it did.
Would you look at that?
Italian AC.
20.
You would feel a whip on the back of your armor, and then turn and see the creature struck a little tendril out at you before splattering back into the cracks.
What are these things?
I don't know. Magic must be heavy in this area. Any type of wildlife could have evolved from it.
Some sort of hostile plant, I think.
Well,
These ruins have to be ancient. I mean, these things could have millennia to evolve. I don't know what they could be.
Well, there's only one way forward. Who wants to be in the lead?
Volunteer.
Maybe I can find a way through without disturbing them.
Follow you guys.
yeah, that would be a good Plumdark.
Can you see in the dark? I mean, you must be able to, right?
Roll
Yeah.
nature, Plumdark, or survival.
Oh. Okay, I'll do survival. Where's the dice roller? There it is.
It's gone. No more dice to roll.
Nature. That's +7.
+7. You can see that these things seem pretty like you as a plant. I mean, kind of a plant. Understand the comfort of staying in small crevices. They don't seem to want to move too far out of their comfort zone, though. Like the presence of things nearby sends them in a hostility, right? Like so, it's like something nearby disturbing them hits, and the tendrils, well, they seem to have like quite a bit of range. So if you guys can stay out of range of the tendrils, you could maybe make it on in, though you don't know how far they're willing to lunge after the party or how far the tendrils are. You would think that with soft like steps and staying in open areas that you could maybe pass through without too much trouble.
So what do you think, Plumdark?
I think we could probably get to the middle here without any trouble. Watch out
Alright.
between those two. Don't get too
Follow your
close.
steps, guys. Let's get thanks, Tally.
Whoa.
Ark's a little close, ain't he?
Yep, Arc, it's gonna try to hit you.
Okay.
And now
Well,
Jack's also a bit close.
yeah, but it's right now it's going for Arc.
That's true.
So what's your AC?
17.
Nope, it hits like the little robe, but you can see like a little rune pop up when it hits the robe.
No, if we cut in between these two, just don't step on any of the foliage.
She nods.
All of you do me a favor and roll me, I guess that would be an acrobatics check, just to keep yourself, like light-footed, trying not to touch the foliage. you're
We get
delving into
advantage
ruins.
because we just saw Plumdark do it
Mhm.
ahead of us.
Sure, everybody can get advantage doing it.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
A
That's a nine.
24.
Oh,
The
Dude,
That's,
Jack just like
the
dances
grace of a
across.
ballerina. Jack can get a
20.
What? Ah.
what was it? Acrobatics?
Yup.
I think you're all more or less fine, and I can start.
Are you
playing.
sure about Alduin?
Yeah, 9.
Given the yeah, he may take one
He's got
slash.
heavy footsteps.
I'll
He's got
roll-
heavy footsteps.
I'll roll the hit on him on the way in. Let's see if it can beat his armor and give him a good little slash, which it
Nat 20.
does.
Oh,
Oh wow.
So you would see the whip come up and slash you in the face, Aldous. Bam!
aye,
right,
aye.
right the place you to where you don't have a helmet. You're gonna take 1d6 piercing plus 2, and then 2d4 points of acid. So that's 9 damage total, and you all begin entering down below.
His poor face.
Allie.
Nesha will also cast the first
I-
level Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
Can any of you not see in the dark?
I can't.
Eat this.
Beat me to
And
it.
Eat
it hands
what?
you
That's
the
the
gloom
5
shroom.
healing.
Five healing?
Here,
The
let me
gloom
take a look at him as
shroom.
well. And I'm going to cast a healing word upon him as
Give me-
well. Thank you.
Well, let's go one at a time because I wasn't able to make out most of that. So, before we get to the healing, Plumdark, you were handing something to Ark, right?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us what the Gloom Shroom does?
The gloom shroom grants dark vision at 60 feet for an hour.
Mm-hmm. Who here
Oh,
doesn't
just-
have dark vision?
I don't.
Jack's in a bit of a predicament, but because I think Talion, do you have dark vision?
I should have.
Jelly, what about you, Neza? Do you?
Pretty certain elves do, and yeah, I do.
So we're gonna kind of keep it to this kind of like opacity for the sake of it. Jack, I want you to imagine it's like pitch
I'm
black in
imagining.
here, and I'll
That's it.
and do you have a torch? Anything to light your way?
No.
So you are like holding.
Naka, I have a lamp you can use. Here.
Uh,
I do have a lamp. Hold on, let me check. What kind? It is just lamp,
Can't see
and then I
anything
have
in there.
oil.
Perfect.
Give me Nesh's lamp. Actually, I may have it in my prop bag. 1 second.
Oh, I gave him a lantern.
But my Nesh's lamp. Hold on.
So Jack, if you can move this version of Jack here,
I don't
This
have a
version of Jack
Nesh's
where
lamp.
I
That's
can't
fucked
I'll
up.
make this Nej's lamp.
No, don't worry. I got this.
it's
I am
clouded,
going
I
to give
can't see
this
it.
so many. Yeah, there's fog of war.
Oh, you don't see it yet. Okay. Well, perfect.
Plumdark, I'm not sure if I want to eat this.
Where am I
This-
supposed to find the two Jacks?
Put this Jack away. I'm gonna meld this lamp to you. That way it doesn't keep flying off of you.
Bye, guys.
So
The arc you'll be able to see in the dark if you eat it.
for the sake of the role play, Jack and Ark, right now it would be like this dark, but because of dark vision, you guys are able to make out a little bit more.
Or kind of shrugs and he's gonna eat the gloom shroom.
Mmm, tasty.
As Ness is like tending to Tally, and I would assist her as well, and I would do another spell on top of hers. When she
But
does
not the
cure-
one where you touch him, because apparently Jack hates Talion.
Well, okay, because I do a healing word upon him,
There you go.
which that's gonna be first level. Since he already did so well, I'm not gonna use too much since it wasn't that much damage.
Well, I mean,
So-
it costs the same spell slot if you do
It does-
Cure
okay,
Wounds.
well,
I don't even
that's
think you heal
4
enough to max him out.
Well, that's 4 HP back.
4 HP?
Yeah.
Plus my 5, so I guess you do get full health back.
Yeah, I got full health.
The architecture of this place is very strange, all carved out of like the rock and the stone. It doesn't look like this place was a cave. It looks like it was artificially created long ago, but now stands as a decrepit old.
Is it anything Naja would realize with her knowledge of Sharian and Jakal sort of ruins and ancient architecture?
Roll history.
Or more so if it's Jakal or Sharian in like origins, then she might know.
Yeah, roll
Could
history.
But if it's
Could I roll history as well, since
Yeah.
It's
I
a
have been
19.
witness to a lot of Frosty's ranting about history?
Sure, Jack. Now, for you, Neza, this is neither a Jakal ruin, which Jakal ruins are, maybe there are very few of them in southern Jakal, where they were just like at one point villages that got lost to time, that were there far before Jakal existed in Sharia. Well, it's quite far from that place. This is neither of those, though you have heard tale with such a high history roll of travelers passing through of a great dwarvish empire that used to surround much of the northern continent, not just Jakal, but all the way up to Donum, a massive crescent of underground cave networks that were ruled by dwarves, but people didn't know whether or not they were myth or legend. Jack, you don't really know too much about this.
I think we are in the Dwarven ruins. This, if knowledge serves me right, dwarves did come and claim large swathes of the land a long time ago and built ruins like these.
What
They look
happened
very
to 'em?
different from what you would normally see in Jakar. What happened to them, I don't remember. I think they might have gotten pushed out by humans.
As you can tell, I can't make out very much of anything in here right now.
There's a staircase over there. Plumdark, Talion, do you guys want to lead the way?
This goes down deep. Looking off the side, those who might be afraid of heights would be queasy because you guys wouldn't even be able to see the bottom. Even with your 60 foot of dark vision, it's that pitch black that it goes down. You can't make out where the bottom might be. But you do see that staircase, as fortified as it might look, heading down to what looks to be another level.
Seems
Keep
like
your
the only
eyes open
way
for traps or unsteady crevices.
I'll just
forward.
follow after you guys. You're the experts. Go on, Jelly. So,
One at a time for this bit.
yeah.
Talion,
Mm-hmm.
You've been through a lot of ruins like this.
what are we looking for here?
We're looking
Traps.
for anything of use. Anything that looks valuable.
That
We have
sounds
to
like
bring it
something
back
a
to the
criminal
museum
would
owner.
say.
You come across a more like kind of smaller looking doorway, like that you would crouch to get through, but it opens up to a much larger looking passage. Though there is a large staircase that goes down below that seems to lead to a very large chamber and another incline down below.
So, you've been through a lot of these before, Ark? You said that you've been adventuring for a while.
I've been through a lot of abandoned places that are death traps.
Yeah, but I mean, like ruins, like this, like things they write.
What are
stories
these?
about.
They look to be engravings on the wall. They look like they do on the map.
Are they also those colors?
Yes,
Okay.
I've
they're
been
probably
through
very
a-
faded.
It's like a little dwarf.
I've been through a few, Jack. Do you see anything through that passageway, Plumdark?
It just leads on to more. Do we go down there?
Oh, I mean, you
well,
choose
there's
the
a-
way.
Judging by the inscriptions, that door down there looks like it may be a crystal of some sort. There may be crystals down that way. This one, I'm not quite sure what this picture is meant to depict. A dwarf, maybe? An angry face? Or maybe a door leading to a cliffside? I'm not sure.
Huh. Well,
Well,
Plumduck, Oh, do you want me to choose?
Yeah, I don't really know what this place is.
Well, what do you think, Tallying? I mean, do these symbols seem familiar to you?
Do I recognize the symbols, Sylvester?
Oh hell no, man! You wouldn't go down a place like this. Not at least during wartime. If anything, like the elves probably would destroy the surface of of like something that goes deep like this and trap them inside, though knowing they'd probably be back soon enough. Keep
Flood the caves.
Exactly, flood the caves.
But
Napalm in
how
there.
about we send 2 people in to look around for a bit and see if there's any useful inside.
No.
We
should
can always
stick together.
come back to it later.
I mean, yeah, there is that main passageway over there, but I have a feeling we're probably gonna need something.
They said that there were many scary things here, so I definitely do not think that splitting the group up would be a prudent move.
Agreed.
Let's go all the way down to the bottom for now, and ignore these
Sure.
little side rooms.
Anything valuable must be deep down, after all.
Guess we can come back to it later.
We very well might have to.
So,
I don't like that rubble.
Do something about it.
Just have light footsteps and steer clear, and don't make too loud noises, and we should be fine.
What if it slides?
Well, it won't if you don't give it a reason to, so take light footsteps and don't shout loudly. And before Jack like twists his ankle and starts screaming "fuck" and the rubble comes falling down.
Please, God, no.
Get out of my way.
Awa wawa.
Don't you awa me.
So looking down Plum Dark, you see another chamber. Same thing. It goes into a dark passageway. And down below, you can see a staircase that goes down and leads to a very strange structure into the cave wall.
Can we continue on, Ark? Or...
Yeah, go all the way down to that structure down there, Plum Duck.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet
keep
someone
going, huh?
5 gold that we're probably not gonna be able to get through that. Unless...
I'd make that bet with you if I had any money left.
Analyzing door.
It is a smooth ebony stone wall.
You know, I
So
don't
it
think
is-
you ever actually told me where you were from before, Ark.
It is in the what looks to be like in a doorway. There's like a nice looking engravings around. It looks well built, though still dilapidated from time. You could see where it looks to be nicks and like probably like hammer marks from people who have tried to get through in the past but have failed. Maybe like a little bit of like soot from down below where somebody tried to blow it open, and some rubble, but no, there doesn't seem to be any way through. No, clearly it's something.
Do those like rune markings seem magical?
Right here, no, they just seem like they were their markings on the
Ornate?
wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Ark, I don't think this door will open.
Well, a door usually needs a key.
Yeah, there's
imagine.
For you, Plum, there's not even a keyhole. It's just a smooth black stone, like a granite almost.
I can't get any purchase on it either. I won't be able to move it.
Well, okay, so let me take a look at it for a bit, maybe. Maybe I have some solution.
Jack, do you know how to cast Enlarge Reduce?
No, I never learned that spell.
Squeezing past the thin little stairway, just keeping careful. You get up to the door, Jack.
Okay. So, I was doing homework. What is the issue with this stone wall?
I don't know, man. You have to figure that out.
Alright, what would I have to roll to figure that out?
What are you doing to try to figure it out?
Well, I'm observing it. Let me take a look at it real quick. Like, I'm observing the door. I'm analyzing it. Could I roll investigation on it, perhaps, or
Sure.
perception, maybe?
Investigation. Yeah, that could be you investigating the door.
Okay. And let me check what my investigation is. It would be.
That's pretty
plus-
good.
It's a +2, so 19.
Same thing. It's a smooth slab with little nicks and things at the bottom, though it doesn't look too damaged outright. It seems that there's with such a high investigation, you can pick up there's a very faint like magic from it. So perhaps the key is something magical or an item to be presented. As Ms. Timsky has taught of people, it's like always be wary for these kinds of things. Sometimes doors are not what they seem, though without it, it would be extremely difficult to open, if not impossible.
Could I? Never mind. I'm going to turn around and okay, it looks like I am detecting a faint amount of magic from this door currently. So it looks as though we need to access it through some type of magical key.
Can you
think
tell
it
what
might be-
school of magic?
It's hard to say. It's faint. Like the magic's worn off a lot over time, but it's still there. I'm thinking that it might be through one of those other passageways we saw.
Well, let's go ahead and start with this crystal one, and we'll just see what we can find. I mean, there might be something around here at the very least that we can use to either get into that room or fulfill. What do we need to find again down here? Oh,
We're looking for literally anything of value, anything that a museum owner would take interest in.
oh, can I go in? Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
go into the? Okay.
You guys can move your pieces
Ark
into
will
this
follow,
little region
Johnny.
here. Oh,
Go along now.
boy, it's even darker.
Can't really do much of anything right here, right now.
See that, Ark?
Yeah.
You're great for taking the lead for a lot of that. I'm proud of you.
You don't happen to speak Dwarven, do you?
No.
Jack, do you know the spell comprehend languages?
No, I never.
Should we push along? I think
Let's-
they're kind of.
Yeah, let's move off to the sides here.
She did that on purpose. 100%. She did that. Ah.
Can
Why
Ark,
have a wizard in our party if he can't even cast spells? She mumbles under her
Jesus
breath.
Christ. Can Ark look at the statue? Can I do an investigation check, see if there's anything up with it?
Roll investigation.
Sure.
I thought he was part of the shadow wizard money gang that loved casting
Oh.
spells, but no.
I struggle to pay attention.
Man, I wish I could tell you more, but with such a high investigation, you can see that this appears to be some sort of idol, or maybe like I mean, you've seen many statues in towns, you know, like glorifying an individual. This seems to be just one of those. There's also two passages, one that heads forward there, though it seems to be like a door that's so low you would need to crawl through, and then one that's like an open hallway.
Doesn't seem to be anything up with this statue unless someone can speak. I'm assuming Dwarvish, but there's a place we can
Well,
crawl
it looks
over there, and then the hallway down there as well that we can go.
I only took Elvis as a prerequisite.
Speak Elvish.
Yeah, I speak Elvis. Yeah, it's a hi Italian. How would you do in Elvis?
Is it like butchered?
It's
Italian.
understandable. It's understandable, but his accent makes it very like his accent makes
It's
it like a little
it-
hard to listen to.
That's what
It's like it-
happens when you learn a language on Duolingo, dude.
I imagine like it's an accentuated language where like the accent changes the meaning, but like he just is not putting any accent into it.
Oh, like Chinese.
Yeah, like Japanese, yeah, like Chinese, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ni hao, xie.
Domo arigato, Italian.
It's like-
Jelly, do you want to see if you can slip underneath this? I don't think you have to take off any of your stuff, but it's kind of a small crawl space, it looks like.
Strap.
I can't. I mean, I can see how far I can go, but I can't take the armor off.
Yeah,
Or
I don't
it
think you're
won't.
gonna have to.
Is this like a small crawl space?
A crawl space?
You
It's
said you
just a
could, like,
door.
crawl
Yes.
underneath this.
Yes. You crawl underneath it.
Yeah.
If his barrel is too large, perhaps I can try after. I am quite
roll me a
slithery.
a strength saving throw. As you would see that he starts
Nice.
crawling through, you hear and then you see the wall just down.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Strength
Jelly?
is a 19.
Okay, so you're only gonna take half of this. Oof. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're going through, and you managed to get through enough where it started your legs kind of started getting crushed and you slither through. It hurt like hell, Jelly. I'm gonna show you what you see on the other side. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jelly?
Jelly?
Let me quickly add that in
What just
here.
happened?
All right, what's your color?
Green.
Green.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't like that reaction. Oh,
What does that
no.
reaction mean?
Jelly.
Who's
Oh,
dead?
No.
Who died?
Oh no.
No.
Jelly, what can you see? Are you all right?
You would hear
Jelly?
like Jelly here.
I can't understand you.
Plumdark, talk to him.
Jelly, what's going on in there? Jelly? Oh,
Do you think he's out of your range?
Hold
I'm
on.
going in.
Hold on,
There's-
Plumduck.
There's lots of hands.
What?
There's weapons, shields.
Are they
only
attached to
one body.
bodies? Oh.
Only one body.
Okay. Okay. How far? How many feet did you crawl, Jelly?
What was that, like 5 feet? Is it closed off completely?
Yeah.
No, no.
Um.
I can, if you describe the surroundings, I can get myself and one more person in there with you, but just not out.
I can do the same.
We
So
could
that
all
would
get
be-
in there then. Well,
We'd be
I don't know if
short
that's the
for
one.
best
one.
idea.
Why do you? Why do you say that?
They're all. Can I like poke one of these like hands with like an arrow?
Yes. You want me to describe it to you?
Yeah.
So they look mummified up in the air. They're all fat, dwarvish hands. You could see this fella here next to you, and the legs are crushed. And sort of like how yours were, but you were slippery enough to kind of slither on through. By the way, anyone else would have had their legs broken from that and would have had to crawl around. So,
oh no.
the room completely covered in these weapons and armor, but really they're just these like almost frozen hands. Like remember you ever watch what's it called? Talk to Me, like that kind of hand.
Oh.
Okay, well, there's gotta be another
Zombie
way into that room, maybe. So, I'm
If
gonna.
there are so many hands, then there must be another way in.
I'm just gonna see if we can find that, I guess. Just stay put, Jelly. We're gonna find you.
Do you see any doors inside the room, Jelly?
Those two are like. Are those two like entrances right there?
Are those two entrances right there? Let me see here.
Or is this only the one entrance here?
There's just a one entrance here.
There's one entrance on the right side of where I am.
Okay. Plumduck, do you
All
see
right,
any...
we'll try to find a way around, Jelly. Just stay where you are. We'll come for you.
Oh, Plumduck, do you see any traps or anything down this hallway?
Can I?
Can you roll perception?
Why is it zooming in so slowly? What's going on?
Suspense.
Why my zoom? What the fuck? I can't zoom in.
Press spacebar.
Okay, that worked. It was what perception? That's 14.
14, huh? No, okay, so you could see sort of like crouching down, everyone would be able to kind of like be all right, but you can see what looks to be like a very thin string right here around like the head level.
Oh, that's not good. Plumdark, before we move forward, perhaps you can do your long distance sport thing with Jelly.
I need to be able to see him to do that.
Ah, never mind, sorry.
These passages were made for the dwarves.
No.
We're gonna have to keep our heads down.
Do we have any really tall party members? I guess Plumdark is pretty tall.
Italian's
Dark.
somewhat tall.
Jack's a little tall.
You're actually the shortest, Nezha.
Nezha's short.
Nezha's the shortest. Jelly became taller.
What, really? How tall is Jelly?
Hold on. Quick.
Nessa might be
comparison.
able to walk through this without having to lean down.
She's like 5'3" or something.
Then maybe not, maybe a little crouch.
I mean, look, like that there.
Get back in there!
Well, lead the way, Plumduck.
I hope you guys are liking the ruins so far.
Yeah, they're spooky.
They're gonna get better.
Can you guys move my
No.
character?
Yeah.
Thank
Will
you.
I be like crouch walking, or will I have to go prone?
No, I mean it's fine for you to crouch, to go crouch. Again, like you're able to spot it, so you're able to get past it.
Okay.
Do we all know that? It's
Turn your rotate your screen, and you'll be able to move it across better. And then,
look from this way.
speaking of, you see that there is 2 ways to go.
Oh, which way do we go?
Go to the left, I think.
Leave Jelly behind.
We're trying to find him.
Take it slow, everyone.
Are there
Yeah.
any more traps?
Aldous, you gotta look from this way.
Yeah.
I don't see any.
You could roll perception again in this area, these passages, to try to find more. Stressful, ain't it?
Perception.
Don't get us all decapitated.
16.
Nothing you can see up ahead.
Oh no.
It
I'll be
looks
ready.
clear to me.
Alright, just everyone take it easy. We can.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh,
Oh Jesus. He wasn't kidding.
Jelly?
Okay.
You can see the skeleton with the crushed legs. He looks like he was in agony.
What are you guys stopped up here for?
Well, we found your artifacts, Jack.
Really?
Found Jelly as well.
Oh, let me take a. Oh.
Don't scream, Jack. Whatever you do.
I mean, I can try and.
Why would
Should I try
swing?
and maneuver around?
Just carefully without touching them. See if you can move over to us.
I'm not a baby
Try-
yet, so I'm not gonna scream.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
move
bad,
around over the skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Just be very slow.
This is that frickin' Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom scene.
Oh, I watched Indiana Jones like 5 times to get some inspiration for runes.
Should we try?
Oh,
and
it's great.
Should we try and take one of these?
I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, the hands.
How- How old
I
do
mean-
they look?
It could be pretty good. If nothing else, like he just wants them to be old, right? So any artifacts are good.
Well, I have an idea.
Well, they
Uh,
need
those
to
are
be
good.
worth 5,000 gold.
We can back up a little bit.
well,
I
Yeah.
think I can do something. And I want to extend a pseudopod from one of my arms.
Okay.
Because it has a 10-foot reach, and like try and like, I guess, touch one of those shields, see if it does anything.
So right now, you just touching it doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'll try grabbing it.
Sleight of hand. So
That's,
you're
22.
grabbing the shield, you start to pull it, and you can see a bunch of the hands, like you can hear cracking as they start to like contort like ever so slightly as the shield starts to move. Do you keep moving it?
Yep.
So the more you move it, the more hands you see start contorting and starting to like almost like very slightly move.
Let's do a final big ol' yank.
You do it. Every one of the hands stay still, and then they immediately start like going down into the ground, and it looks like they're clawing at the ground, digging one another out.
Oh, fuck.
And they start to
Oh,
slowly go
no.
faster and faster and faster. What are you doing, Jill?
I wanna.
Jelly, I think
Should I
it's
throw
time
it
to-
back?
Throw it back.
Throw it back.
Throw
Hoorah.
I throw
Give it back.
You throw it back, and you see the hands start to freeze up and go back up to their original position. So it seems like a lot of dirt has been removed, revealing more weapons and armor.
Hey,
Uh,
Talion.
Alright, let's leave those ones alone.
Did dwarves have some kind of like special relationship with their weapons? Would you know?
The dwarves were a prideful bunch for war.
Very prideful. Kept their
Obsessed
weapons
with elf.
very dear to
Well,
them.
they might be undead. I'm not sure. Maybe if you do some kind of a blessing from your god, it will let them move on to the afterlife?
Command word, chill out.
Just an idea. I don't really know too much about your god, although I did
Uh,
used to have a friend who was a paladin.
I don't think it would help.
I mean, I don't know.
They deserve to be here.
Lathander is kind of a universal god. Maybe I don't know. Would they have known Lathander at their time?
I don't know, but I do know that if it's coming from anyone, it needs to come from someone with holy magics. If you don't think it's gonna work, let's just leave that well enough alone.
Let's
I
just
think,
leave it alone. Let's find the key and leave it.
unless the key is in there.
Well, I saw another room that we could explore.
Can you find any keys amidst all the different rubble and weapons and such?
I mean, imagine the keys in that. That's not.
That would be
it couldn't-
really funny.
That would be terrible, right? They
That would be
wouldn't.
super funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Sylvester wouldn't do a needle in a
No,
haystack.
he wouldn't
like
do that. No.
look, there's another room further back that I'd seen. Maybe we can explore that first.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Let Plumdark make sure there's no traps.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, Blumdart. You got this, bud. You doing alright, Talion? I know this might be a lot for you.
This would be so uncomfortable for you, Talion, because for some reason you feel like you're about to like encounter like 14 dwarves coming out of the walls to hit like to beat you with like stones or some like terrible like contraption. Like not the monsters aren't what's freaking you out. It's the idea of like a bunch of fucking enemy combatants, a bunch of soldiers.
The stones are speaking dwarvish, man.
Especially that they're dwarves.
Just remember, if
Sure,
you
Asa.
start feeling overwhelmed, just head on back up top for a breather. We can afford it right now. Oh no, what is this? This wouldn't have to be children, would it, Sylvester?
No, those are dwarves.
That's rude.
What do you mean?
Oh. Oh no.
This looks like coffins with missing hands. Maybe we need to find the specific hands for those 3 people?
Perhaps, but where could they be?
What do these?
None of you can read Dwarvish?
No,
I mean-
Elvish is the only language we took.
I do know
Hi.
comprehend language.
You do?
Yeah. I've been waiting to. I didn't really want to use it, but
Well,
It might
perhaps
be
I should see if I
helpful.
can decipher anything from these illustrations first. There's a skeleton with a bunch of hands, and then there's a hand with a flame. What I think you have to do is you have to put the hands on these placards and then light the brazier, maybe.
just any hands.
I don't know.
Huh.
Perhaps we can inspect these little
I
podiums.
want to mention something very odd. The brazier, it's hot. It's flaming.
Is it on? Like, is there fire? Like
yes,
light from
yeah.
it?
There's a very like small fire.
Give me a fire effect.
Sure. I just thought it would be something that
Give me a fire effect. What the fuck?
I'll give you a fire. Though I just need that to be kept in mind.
I'm assuming these textiles are like not actually like materials for clothing, but like books or tablets.
Yeah, like tablets.
Okay.
I'll give you guys time to chat while I get that gracious fire effect. I actually found one that's probably going to be less impactful on your systems.
Jack, is this valuable?
Let me take a
How
look.
much?
Is this valuable?
Well, let me
Is
look.
this
at them.
valuable?
I'm so immersed now.
Well,
Thank
wait,
you.
wait, I'm trying to.
What about this?
Well, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to focus on the one that you just showed me first.
So fucking
About
bright.
the helmet.
I mean, this could be useful. Wait,
Ooh, what's in the container?
What's in the
so,
container?
What's in the
it's
jar?
certainly like
You open
Shake
it.
it.
Uh-oh.
Open the
Lagging.
jar.
Hold on, I'm having some problems.
Let's maybe not touch anything
Yes,
until we know what's down here.
Gotta let it cook. All right, all better. So you open the jar, and there's a petrified organ in there.
What about the other one?
Petrified organ.
What about the
What
other one?
organ?
Petrified organ. They're all different organs. One's like a heart, one's a liver, one's a lung. And there's a fluid in that one jar.
What the heck is this?
That's a helmet.
Oh, from the top it looks really strange.
I mean, could be good. I could stash it in the bag of holding for right now.
Are those cooking utensils?
Oh my god, delicious in dungeon?
Nope. They're not for cooking.
I think I'm starting to understand this a little bit. Hey, Sylvester, these things, are they slabs or are they coffins?
They're slabs.
I was gonna kind of look around. I think we might be in a makeshift infirmary? Maybe?
Jack, I think you should take all of this.
Are
feel
all
like-
of the tablets the same? Just gonna sort of inspect them. Also, I counted the amount of candles on top, and it's not relevant to the puzzle.
Oh, okay.
It's not taken anything yet, Jack. We don't really know what.
The candles are unlit.
I'll make note of it.
Yeah, I know, but they're not relevant.
Wanted to mention it.
What if we lie down on the slabs?
You know, I'm gonna read those.
Actually, Ark is missing an arm. Why don't you lay down on one of them? Perhaps you fulfill the requirements.
You fucking serious right now?
She shrugs her shoulders. I don't think it's going to do any harm.
If I die, it's on your guys' heads. And he's gonna go ahead and sit down on this.
You lay down on it. Nothing happens.
His legs kind of awkwardly hang off the side.
So tall.
Is it comfortable?
Wait! Oh!
Ark?
Are you good?
Yeah, nothing happened.
Alright.
Mark, what if you put your stump in the fire?
I'm at a
Well,
loss.
I actually do have my old arm.
Okay, why don't you... Why do you have... Try to put it down. Wait, it's not made of flesh though, is it?
I mean, it's still burnt flesh, yeah.
Alright, I guess you can put it on a... Wait, I thought you had one synthetic arm.
No, it was only the hand. It was only the hand.
Oh, so now the rest of the arm is...
Yes,
Aw,
now, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that I got some. Yeah, I mean I deserved it anyway. So it kind of looks off.
Well, you can try put it on a slab, maybe.
Yeah, although again, it's not really gonna fit. My arms are a little bit longer than these things. Let me go ahead and I think I'm gonna bite the proverbial Eldritch Blast on this one, and I'm just gonna. He's gonna go ahead and cast. What is it? Comprehend languages on. Is this a self action? Yes, it is.
I think it's on yourself. I think it lasts like an hour.
You can do it on
Yeah.
you can do it on anybody with touch.
Yeah, he's gonna cast it on himself. He's gonna look at some of these dwarvish textiles.
Okay.
Fabulas.
So it is still very hard to decipher. Well, I guess it's comprehensive. You'd be able to understand it better. This one talks about embalming methods. This one here also talks about embalming methods, and this one here gives instructions for the dead. When these dwarves die, they, they have their hand, just their hand like mummified and put up, buried, so that if they're ever needed to be called again for combat by for whatever, it's like a ritualistic thing. It's almost part of their religion, where they think that if their god ever needs them, that they're ready for war, so their weapons are kept, and through the process there's some sort of magic that is done to keep them fighting, in case they're disturbed.
Okay. Huh. So this is all part of a ritual then. So. Huh.
I mean, it feels like a puzzle, no?
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? And he'll explain what he read to the others, just so they're all on the same page. But
Well, this seems like to you. Seems like a whole lot nothing to me.
oh, that's
So this embalming was done on these slabs?
yeah. And then I'm guessing the hands were put where they wore, and they're just waiting to be called on from their god. I'm not really sure.
Look,
The o-
Ark,
Yeah.
look at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You see this one?
Yeah.
You see that is a hand coming out of the ground,
Yeah.
And in the other room, it was full of hands coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to take their hands.
So we're
That's
gonna
what
need.
we were thinking, but hoping to
Yeah.
maybe prevent. They seemed a little hostile.
I think that's the way to do it, and I think we can only really use hands that were involved in this ritual. So we need 3 hands. We need to throw them in that little, probably that brazier right there, and then something will happen. I'm
I can
imagining.
try and pull one of the hands.
Yeah, I mean.
Be careful.
They only really reacted when we took the weapon, so I wonder if they'll react as a group if we take the hands.
True.
Watch out, Jelly, because it looks like the owner of the hand is still attached to it by this thing on the wall.
Oh, I think I could solve
Oh, that's what that means. Oh.
that. So
Is
I want to
anyone-
go and head back to this chamber, probably.
You
We should
creep
probably.
into the chamber and you could see the petrified hands going up, awaiting an order.
We should probably go with him.
Alright, let me get an arrow out and with my pseudopod, let me poke one of the hands.
You poke one of the hands and it again, like it's petrified, so it doesn't quite move.
Okay.
Whenever you get a second semester, can I see what this statue says as well?
Sure.
Since-
Give me a minute. So you're yeah, and I mean that's really all that happens. You touch it, it doesn't quite move. For you, Ark, that statue is it has a description of very divine nature. It says, "Hail Clangadin Silverbeard, the god of war."
Huh.
Well,
Dang.
that's their god then.
Dangadin Silverbeard? Okay.
What?
Oh, Dangadin Silverbeard, their god of war.
Okay.
Yeah, that must be. Okay.
Okay, let me try and grab one of the hands now.
All right, you cling on to one of the hands.
Can I tug on it?
You can tug on it, though it's pretty tough to get out.
Let me... Talion, do you think I should try and cut the hand off or keep tugging?
I don't know. I
let
don't
me
think cutting would be good.
Let me keep tugging on the arm then.
You keep tugging on the arm, and again, it's very it's buried, so there's clearly something down below.
I think the body's still down there.
I wonder what happens. I mean, yeah, I think that's what Pomdog was saying. I'm curious what happens if we were to invoke the name of this god that they worshipped.
Well, why don't
Although
you try
that
and
might
say
be
it?
What was the god's name again, Sylvester?
All right, Clangadin Silverbeard.
Clangadin Silverbeard. Okay, Ark will kind of step forward a little bit. Oh, Christ. Backwards. Let's step forward a little bit.
I
And
do
the-
think
and,
if they get up, they won't like me being here.
Maybe hide around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure this is a good idea, but Ark will say very quietly, "All hail." Fuck, I'm sorry. What was the name again?
Clangadin Silverbeard.
Clangadin. So all hail Clangadin Silverbeard,
You could
god of war.
You could see one of the hands like twitch a little bit.
Maybe try that hand, Jelly.
What?
That hand over there, it twitched. Maybe try pulling that one out, I guess.
Okay. Let me try.
I don't.
So you
They
go
try
over to that hand that twitched, and when you pull it out, it's very easy. It pops out. It's just the hand stub, no body underneath.
Do you want to try and say it again?
Louder? Okay.
Yeah.
All hail Clangadang Silverbeard, god of war.
The one that you're holding right now, the one that you pulled out, jelly twitches ever so slightly, but the rest stay still.
Maybe try the other room.
Yeah, the other pile.
Here you go, Talion, and I hand him the
You repeat it, and again, there's no twitching from any of the hands here.
Huh. There's no twitching. We missing something, maybe?
Do we need more than one hand?
I mean, maybe we don't need more than one hand. I don't think there. Yeah, let's just try it with the one hand. I mean, we just gotta burn it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Do any of you want to hold this instead? I don't.
Yeah, I can
I'll
hold
hold
it.
it.
for Italian.
Thank you.
We got one.
What do you do with the hand?
Well, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Well, I think.
You said burn it, right?
Yeah, and that brazier probably, right?
Okay then. I'm gonna hold the hand out to the fire.
You hold the hand. Do you put it in the fire, or do you just hold it in front of the fire?
Well, at first I'd like, hold it in front of the fire to see if that does anything.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. I would. What was the name of that god that you said again?
Clangadang Silverbeard?
Yeah, bro is a really forgotten god at this rate.
Yeah.
I hold it out and say, all hail Clangadang Silverbeard.
The hand moves ever so slightly.
It did something.
Yeah, that's how we found it. Go on, just
burn it then.
One moment, before you
What?
throw it in. These slabs here, do they like the little red part there for the arm there? Is there like a slot for a hand, or what is that?
No, it's just like an etching, like a red etching. It would seem to
This is
be
an etching, okay.
where like somebody would lay down where they would place the hand.
Could I roll investigation to see if there are scorch marks on it?
Roll investigation.
All
Well, I
right.
mean, I guess I wouldn't have you just to see. No, there would be no scorch marks.
Okay.
Perhaps if you find a corpse without a hand, you can put that and the severed hand down next to each other.
There's only hands in there.
Was there not also the body of a crushed person, or did they have no hand?
They were a skeleton.
they weren't a dwarf, I don't think. I mean, it says it right there on the wall, hand plus fire, right, Plumdog?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I'll go ahead and burn it then, if that's the thing.
So you toss it in, and
Let me take another quick look. Oh no, go on.
you turn, and let me take another. It's on fire. It starts to kind of like very quickly turn to powder, and you hear.
It's gone. God.
And after hearing that, you could start to hear the wall fall into the ground, and along with this banner that kind of raises up,
We did it! Pop Tropica puzzle defeated.
and the fire
Well
goes out.
done.
That's kind of freaking cool, man.
Checking in for traps, checking in for
This
traps.
is your first
Perception?
time adventuring in dungeons like these.
Yeah, it is.
Roll perception.
You didn't know that?
Roll perception,
I-
little guy.
I'm looking. Don't call me a little guy.
It's the first
He's a
time
big
I've-
guy.
It's the first time I've ever actually been inside of one of these.
Oof.
Nothing you can see.
Gorp.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Can I look as well?
Sure.
I wish Frosty was here.
Though, well, actually, maybe not, because if you are trusting Plumdark to do it, and you guys haven't done it before, we double check, then probably not.
Yeah, okay.
Can I do it? I'm like on guard right now, cautious.
Well, I would say this.
Well, Nesha
'cause-
trusts him with blind faith, so she would still go number
Yeah,
two. but you can go
I
in
would say
after her.
probably not telling because like the previous one when he did see the trap, nobody questioned it. So I would assume people and like that one when you guys didn't see anything, I don't think anybody noticed.
It is what it is.
It looks clear to me, but there's a skeleton there, so I don't know.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
what
know
does this?
where it would be.
What does the skeleton look like?
Well, now that he's pointed that out, if you want, you can roll investigation arc.
Okay. Me with my fat modifier of I think 0. I'll have to check.
Yes!
Wait, investigation? Am I able to do that too, or just arc?
I'll let you do
Oh
it
wait,
too.
never mind. You rolled fucking high, so.
Yeah, +1, so 19 actually. Christ.
Crouching down, you could see that the it looks to be like its skull has a bunch of little punctures in it. One of its legs has a big puncture in it. I'll make it a little bigger. It looks to be the skeleton of like a dwarvish man, though probably not as old as the rest of this place. Died right in this spot.
Plumduck, you're sure there's no traps?
Well, I can't see any.
And then with that, I can let anybody else perceive again.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Go for it.
I mean, my perception isn't the best. It's 14.
It is really, really hard to tell. But you think you can see something in the wall right
Oh,
there.
Jesus Christ. Be careful. I think there's spikes in the wall ahead. Plumdark, do you not see them?
No.
With that high investigation and that perception, I'll say that you could see like a thin string that was like kind of hidden by the corpse a little bit.
Well, you see how there's a corpse there with a hole in his head. I think that hole in his head came from the inconvenient placed spike door. If you trigger that line there, I believe it will swing like this. And kill us instantly.
Well, why don't we break the line now so we don't have to worry about it later?
Good point. Feel free to snip it.
Oh, nope. Nope. No.
I could do a range spell on it. Give me a minute.
No, wait.
Roll the hit, Jack.
No.
Yeah, here you go.
Let's go wait for the backup first. If
He'd
anyone
just
can
be
back
shooting
up
into
real
everyone.
quick. No. I my only ranged attack that I could do here is Icicle Storm. I don't want to hit everyone.
Icicle
with that.
Storm.
Don't you have a cantrip?
That is my cantrip.
Don't you have like ice knife? Oh, that's the first
No.
level.
What are we doing?
Wait, no, let's not.
I guess we're not
Stop.
shooting him.
Stop. Our kind of turns around a little bit panicked. Just because we think it's connected to that thing doesn't mean it's not connected to anything else. So let's just calm down for a second.
Well,
We
he
can
does
walk
have some
over it.
arrows in him.
Well, how high is that trigger? Is
It's
it
like
head height
foot
or-
level, so you guys can like walk over it.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna carefully. I'm just gonna take a step over. Oh.
Oh!
Is there anything else? Oh God! Why are we?
There's gonna be another one.
we all want to get fucked up standing this close together. Huh?
Don't worry, Ark's in front of Talion, man. At least Talion won't get hurt. All right.
Can Ark
I need you guys.
They'll all get bodied by this thing.
Ah, this is gonna be so fucking good.
Guys!
Oh,
Guys!
No, I'm sorry. I thought I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought Jack had done something.
Oh.
I know, it's they like if they all got bodied in front of me.
Ark's gonna ask. Plumdog, is there anything else? In the
Reception,
hallway?
Plumdark.
Here we go.
This is it.
By chance, Sylvester. By chance.
No, it looks good to you.
10.
Does that feel
No, the hall
like
ahead you
beach to me
don't
out
see anything.
It looks clear to me.
Roll me a deck save.
Oh, no. Not my boy, no!
Fucking go! Here we go! Dex. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use side bolstered neck as well to add
At least he can't bleed, guys.
He's gonna lose his
Mushroom
other eye!
fish kebab.
Oh no, his other eye!
what? Hang on, let me find. Where is it? Features, class features. I can add a D8 to this roll as well. Okay.
Alright.
I can give him inspiration.
All right.
Okay, what's that?
Plumdark will live.
Inspiration is a 1d8 extra. on
Okay, so
top.
I had 2 D8s and okay.
Okay, you're gonna take you got a high enough roll. I'm gonna end the inspiration. I'll say you don't take any damage because you just barely, you hear the clicking go, and then get to the side, and everyone would see this thing probably graze his like hand a little bit. That would scare the fuck out of a lot of you.
No, Dark!
It would stay in that position.
I'm okay.
How can you be so nonchalant?
Well, I'm not hurt.
Okay, Plum Dart.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just,
Alright, fine.
let's hope there's
Careful,
any
okay?
more of those.
Real quick, Sylvester, does this guy's shield and sword look like they could be like shimmied out of there without?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man. You'd have to sleight of hand to check. Roll it.
Oh my god.
Bye, Nezha.
I'm gonna wait for Neza to move past first.
She'll move. Hold on. There's a freaking corpse. I gotta bring the boy.
Did you now see he's greedy?
Adon's still sitting there, he just does it anyway.
Willingly keeping myself like as far away from like the trap as possible. I'm gonna like, I have my staff out and I'm trying to like move the shield out of the way of the string using my staff.
That's a sleight of hand.
Yep. Come on. Oh.
Any further disturbance will absolutely set off the trap. It's jimmied.
Okay. Does the sword look jimmied as well?
Greedy
Yes.
bastard.
Does it?
Who knows? Give it a try.
This is gonna be Jack in like a few seconds, man.
Okay, I'm trying to keep my distance using the staff. Well. Okay. I'm gonna do another sleight of hand real quick to try to get the sword out of there using my staff again, keeping as much distance away from it as I. Frick. No, I can't.
This is why you learn Mage Hand, Jackie boy.
True.
What-
The staple wizard spell.
Wait, I have that.
While you're hanging back, there's 2 ways to go here, fellas. Option 1 and option 2.
Can we choose option go?
Well, last time we walked around down a place like that, it led to an eye golem.
That is true. That is very true. Looks kind
What
of
are
like
you talking about?
it was that eye golem in the sewers. We told you about that.
Yeah, when we take side passages, it doesn't usually go well.
Well, if you think about it, this entire thing is a side passage. So no matter what option we
would you
choose,
say this has gone well?
Well,
it's
but
gone
if you look
okay.
ahead, you see that this the path ahead it goes to the left, and then it doesn't go any more forward. So I feel like that's the side passage, and this entrance here, which is a bigger hall that we're entering, that's the main passage. You
It's like
understand?
someone tried to mine. Does it look like
It's
someone actually tried to
really
mine out
dark.
through this?
It does look slightly mined out.
Hmm.
The ground's flat.
Well, Talion, Plumdark, I'm gonna defer to you two. Which way you guys want to go? But we're gonna follow you.
Well, if we're looking for things here, we might as well check every room.
That's a good point.
So,
There'd be a little bit of lag. Pretty sure.
uh-oh.
Oopsies. We
Ancient
chose
Dwarven
wrong.
Machine turns corner.
honestly.
You might need to raise the light levels just a little bit because I actually can't see anything.
I got you. Or I'll bring Jack back over. Jack, you sticking around?
Well, if you come back to
He's
me,
doing his thing. Let's see what Jack does, and then he can come and join us.
I would put space between me and the trap, and then once I got enough space between me and it, I want to shoot the string using my cantrip.
All
Your
right.
icicle storm cantrip.
I would use icicle storm, yes. So that would be a 1 moment. To hit, that would be.
I don't think the
plus
string
5.
has AC. You know.
I don't think it does. I'll just roll to hit real quick.
You know what's gonna have durability? The things
Okay,
that are
so
right
16.
underneath the string.
Does a 16 hit the unmoving object?
You know, Jack, that sounded
Actually-
very, very condescending.
No!
Oh God! Oh no!
It does. It,
Sylvester, my new DM guide actually has like a I have like a DM screen IRL, and it actually has the section calculating hit points for different objects, and small items that are fragile like those, I'm guessing, would only have 3 hit points.
I'm
if they're
aware.
fragile.
I'm aware of what what it is. So
Roll.
So
I can
Jack-
roll for damage if you want.
no, you hit it, and the thing does it slams down on the corpse. Both
Uh-huh.
you hear a very light rumbling, and you start to see a. Now that both of these are closed, you start to see a door, or not like a door, but a small little looking like one of these start to slowly make its way up.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I was really hoping you guys would set both of these off.
Oh, okay. Your greed and your ego.
And the best part is everyone's really far ahead, and there's now a pretty sound barrier. Like, oh, and the one behind you.
I'm not done yet.
He's not done yet. What do you mean you're not? Oh no.
Oh no! It better not be poison gas.
Oh fuck! Please God, no.
Fire.
Hope you like eating bones, Jackie
Oh.
boy.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh my. Oh no.
Oh no! This is literally straight out of Indiana Jones Temple.
It's not
dude.
done yet.
Oh.
Oh, no.
God.
Greed will undo Jack.
Three sets of very large looking centipedes start to fall from the ceiling, but they again, just seem to be like wildlife that was there. What's very interesting, Jack, is I was really hoping you guys were gonna see both of those at a range, shoot it, and then everybody got trapped here, but I think it's just Jack now. You see this strange creature plop to the ground and start to slowly make its way up, and then another, 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 and then another.
Oh god.
And they start to climb around on the walls.
Guys! Guys! Can't you see that I was joking?
Do we hear the muffled screams of Jack?
I mean, he's over 30 feet away.
Over
He's
30 feet away behind a
Did that door
thick
close?
wall.
What door?
Look over there.
This
Oh, there was a wall there. When did that
the
get
wall,
there?
the wall here and there came.
Oh no,
up
this
from
is
the
in
floor.
character. This is in
Yeah,
character.
okay.
Could I
Oh.
roll
Where's
Grim's
Jack?
finding ice upon these creatures?
I don't know.
Which one?
Like the creatures coming up against me?
Is it a cone?
It is a cone.
All right.
It's
So
a 30
once
foot
once
cone.
you initiate that combat, it's gonna be the
Oh.
two of you. So
Well, okay, oh wait, do they look like they're heading towards me currently?
yes.
Okay, okay.
How do you
So,
know
do
they're
they look
They
like
got a choice.
These will be your
looks
friends.
Like, it looks like they're mean, aren't
You're
they?
making a decision, are you? Because they're coming. You could roll to try to analyze their mood, or you could do the spell. It's up to you.
Can I roll to analyze their mood?
Sure, but then that's gonna give them time to get closer to you. So roll me I guess it would be an insight check
Okay.
while they
Insight. My
start marching
insight
towards
is
you.
going to be 1 moment. My insight is +5. 9.
Okay, so with a 9, you do know probably like generally what it is they're trying to do, because right now they're trying to kill you.
Okay. Alright.
Oh god.
No,
Guess
well now hold
initiative.
on. Now,
That's a
well,
clip
no,
for the
now
screen.
I got it. Now I gotta do the enemies.
Oh.
I was really
the
hoping
end
it
of
was
the
gonna. I
Jackster?
was really hoping it was gonna be everybody here.
Well,
Chaos reigns.
So you're gonna take this
it's a matter
plus
of time, I suppose.
this plus 8 points of force damage.
Eee!
And now we're gonna go to everyone else before we get back to Jack and what he's able to do. Are you dead or are you still good?
I'm still good. So that's how much? That's
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. 21 points of force damage.
21. I'm still okay.
And
well, I'm below half health, but I'm okay.
Giving out a screech, you could hear Talion and Jelly, the wall is closing. You hear, you can do it if you'd like, Skipper.
Yeah, Skipper wants to.
Oh. It was only Talion and Jelly that heard that, right?
No, I mean obviously like they tell you guys, hey, I think I
Oh,
heard
okay.
somebody
I
scream.
think Jack's in trouble. Again.
Yeah, that wall wasn't there before, was it?
Why? Why does this always happen?
I think he wanted to get one of the things.
Greed.
How are we even supposed to get over there?
Like, any ideas?
Several ideas. We have
Should I try to
some
break the wall?
teleportation we can do.
Blow
Ark.
up the wall.
Yeah.
Are you able to cast? Are you able to cast your dimension door more than once?
Yeah, I can do it 2 more times.
Do you have a misty step?
Nope.
Well, you may want to dimension door in there and then grab him and come back out. I can only cast it once, so.
So, yeah, okay. Alright.
Unless you see a different way.
I don't
I
see a
would
different
switch
way.
a roux with him and then get myself out, but I have to see him to do that.
So what are you doing? Because you start hearing him giving out agonized cries as he's being like these things are hitting with like a blue flame right now.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Does anybody have anything that can give me a little bit of support? Anything
Here.
quickly?
Here, she does a little jig, a little dance, and gives you bardic inspiration.
Okay, Ark's gonna
Not very useful, but
Ark's gonna dimension door in there.
So you dimension door how far in? Just on the other side of the wall, a little further in?
Yeah,
Where are you going?
just on the other side of the wall.
Sorry.
You go and you see it. All these creatures are crawling on him like spiders, like blasting him with this strange little like forceful ray that's just making like it looks like it's like you hear a crack when one of them goes by his ribs, letting out this burst of energy. Jack, we're gonna go to you. I'm gonna go to these creatures, and then we're gonna let Ark try another thing. Ark, was that Misty Step from your spell list or from?
No, that was a dimension door.
Or yeah,
My
was
yeah,
last
you
spell
can
slot.
only with your misty step. You have to be able to
So-
see.
Jack, what is it you would like to do? Because you still have your turn before I go to these creatures and then Ark.
Okay, well, as they're attacking me, I would like to do Rim's Binding Ice upon these creatures. The ones that are in front of me, so 30-foot cone.
All right.
Would be a second level. Let's see. And they would have to beat a, let's see, Constitution of 13.
All right, Constitution check of 13. Let's do it. You see these creatures like clambering on you. They're surrounding you. You fire down. Ooh, that was almost a nat 20. they failed the con. That was so close to an at 20. That would have been so bad.
Okay, so hold on a moment. On a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 cold damage, is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute.
All right,
When
roll it.
Another creature with
We got.
exit breakaway.
I know the spell. Roll the damage.
Okay, so let me get it over here. 3d8. Come on.
Oh boy,
Okay.
quite intense.
1, 2, 3. And then
Whew.
so 14 damage, and then after that,
Oh, they're
I
still
will
standing.
I'd like for a bonus action to use. Okay, God, they're still standing. Okay, as a bonus action,
If it's a cone, I'm
like
not going to
to
do
use-
these because these are the ones by arc, and I doubt you would aim it to hit arc. But go on.
I'd like to use a second level healing word upon myself.
All right. Now we go to the creatures. These ones here are gonna start surround. These ones two already like in place. They're gonna start hitting you, Arc.
Mm-hmm.
And Rim's binding ice. Are they able to move? Is their speed 0?
Speed is reduced to 0.
So these two are going to hit Arc from where they are. Never mind.
Oh,
One of them is very cold. It starts to shake a bit, and it kind of like explodes. Let's say it was hit by the thing. It explodes, and then this one gets hit by the shrapnel next to it. The two in front of you, Jack, are going to go to hit you.
Okay.
AC?
Oh, my AC? Okay, my AC is 10.
Okay, so you're going to get another 2 hits on you. This plus 4 points. And
So 12.
in addition, probably... I forgot to do this last time. Roll me a dex saving throw.
Okay.
This was on me. I should have remembered to do this.
Boop. Okay, and then my dex savings go. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, so you're hit with 1d4 necrotic damage, and you start to see the wound is getting a lot worse. It's starting to looks like it's not stopping.
Okay. In that case, yeah.
So,
So
Arc,
that's how much damage in total?
The-
13?
8, 9, 10, 11, no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, and then plus necrotic 13. Yeah, my bad. Arc,
Okay.
what are you doing? You grabbing him and heading back?
Yeah, I mean, hey, Jack. Let's get out of here. Then he'll just dimension the one of them back over to.
Oh,
Hold
you're
a sec.
back.
You
Are you okay?
Jack has a very grievous looking wound right now. It does not look good.
Oh my goodness. She rushes up to him and will cast 3rd level cure wounds on him.
So the wound would immediately go away.
3d8 plus 3.
Hey, Jack, you mind if I ask a question?
Huh?
You did hear me, like, you did hear me about what I said about the traps, right?
That,
if we touch one trap, we're not necessarily sure what it'll do, because it might not do what we expect. I did say that, right? Am I just...
Yes.
I didn't hear that in my head, right? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, you said it.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I said that.
But I
Okay.
do the red M thing on him.
He grabs Jack by the neck, throws him against the wall. Nah.
I'm so sorry.
So right now, Sharpeye said he had to go, but he is looking off at something right now, staring at it.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, it is about that time.
Oh, don't worry,
It is
we'll be
about that
You
ending.
could always stop here.
We'll be ending here in a second. I would just like well, you'll see.
Plumjar, can you go check on Jelly? He's kind of over there by himself.
Okay.
He is pointing forward.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Don't
Okay.
hover that, guys. Don't hover that.
Nay, what are we doing here? What's going on here?
Oh. Oh. I want to join in.
Get a little closer, and you would see a very deep.
Oh.
It's a deep pit, like enough to kind of peer over, and at the bottom there's this writhing mass. Would anyone like to look at? No, I guess not look into the other place, but
What,
Jump
it's like
in.
a 20-foot drop?
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
If we're doing this, can Ark just peer down this? Oh.
So-
Are
Oh.
That is
Oh.
so much a puzzle, guys.
Are those? Wait. Are those?
Oh.
Those are tripwire.
Fucking Robo Spider, what the fuck?
and I think with that, I feel it's a good place to end. Give you
Oh,
guys
no.
some things to be excited for coming next session, and I'd like to thank everyone for sitting through. I would like to mention the entrance is closed, and I would like to say good luck, Godspeed.
You've doomed us all, Jack!
We don't have a way
With
out.
your
now.
greed! Your foolish greed!
We
And
don't have a fucking way out.
we'll
weren't
see you
meant to
next
be
week. So
here.
everybody say we're doomed,
We're doomed!
Doomed.
and watch him die
Yeah.
next week.
Oh my god.